Welcome in, welcome in. How are you guys? How's it going? Hope y'all are doing well. It's time for more lesbians. I need this in my life. And we're playing another lesbian visual novel next week too, dude. I'm so hyped. I've been living my best gay life, dude. We played the gay love story about gay love to kick off, a Pride Month. So we got our yaoi in, but then now we're playing some yuri visual novels. Got to keep it even. I need to find another yaoi visual novel I think to play. We also played the A Love Curse, which is basically bisexual. So actually, my roommate suggested there's another visual novel that came out that's fuck, what was it called? He like sent it to me. Let me find it again. What it was fucking called. It was so funny. I was thinking that would actually be a good one to play as well. Where is it? It's called Good Lord, Everyone at the Reunion for My Religious All-Girls School is a Trans Man and They're Hot. So it's basically like Dream Daddy, but every one of the daddies are trans guys. And you're like the only girl, like the only cis woman at the all at the all trans guy fucking school reunion. I think that's so funny, and I kind of do really want to play that on stream too, because then we'll cover everything. We'll have the lesbian, right? We'll have the L. We'll have the gay, which we already covered with the G, right? We already did the B, and then we can finally have the T, and we'll cover the whole spectrum in visual novels. But yeah, today we are playing Distant Oceanic Getaway, which is a Yuri cruise ship visual novel. You're like on a cruise ship and everything, which is really cool. I've never been on a cruise ship before. I've always wanted to go. I watch those like really bougie YouTubers where their whole thing is they go, I just spent $20,000 to get the VIP experience room that's exclusive only to those who have the platinum card or whatever fucking bullshit. There's like one guy I watch. What was it? Trek Trendy, I think is his name. I watch a lot of his videos of him showing off all of the fancy rooms and stuff. On like hotels and like trains and ships and things like that. I just think it's neat. And I'm like, I'll never be able to afford this. But oh, let me see who all is here. Okay, so first was taken by Alex. Thank you so much, Alex, for taking my first today. It makes me very, very happy that you could be my first. We got Daily Pillow, we've got Alex, we've got Jeremy, we've got Berserk, we've got Jeffy, we've got Guiar, we've got Morgan, we've got Chains, we've got Azura, we've got Nylet, we've got Ren, and we've got Azura. Welcome in, all of you. I hope you're nice and comfy, cozy with your daily pillows. And while I was setting this game up, it was actually really interesting because you can like customize your pronouns, like in this, specifically if you're playing the English version, which I'm playing the English version, but like you could do fully custom pronouns. If you have pronouns that are like neo pronouns, you can put them in here, like manually put in your neo pronouns in here, which is cool, which is neat. It's baseline. If you don't want to do that, it's just automatically going to default to she, her pronouns, which is cool. But I actually went ahead and already like inputted the data to add in they, them pronouns for the character. Yeah, I had never seen that before either. I thought that was really neat. I wanted to point that out, which you guys will see. So we're going to start the vacation, right? We're going to change our name, right? And then, was it gonna show our pronouns? Hold on, settings. I know it's in settings. Yeah, so you can see custom pronouns. They, theirs, them, their, themself. Yeah. So, we're not gonna do this because they talked about this. You can go in and you can set your preferences for your personality to like lean your things, but it said for first time players it suggests just playing without these set, because you can only click top or bottom or spontaneous or planned or stuff like that. So I'm just gonna leave them all neutral so we can see what the experience is like without that. Yeah, plus I'm a switch, so I would have to leave that one in the middle anyways. I am very much a switch. So, but I think if I had to pick like who I am personally, I would say I am mature. I am mature. I am optimistic. I am savvy. I am spontaneous. And I am a switch. There you go. Is you Nintendo? Yeah. Yeah, they came out. Can you guys believe? When are they coming out with top 2 and bottom 2 now, dude? The Switch 2 already outperformed both of them, though. Yeah, so we're gonna... Yeah. Yeah, so your choices will affect your personality traits whenever you set those up. So we're just gonna leave it fully blank so we can see how we feel going along through the dialogue. But we're planning to try out multiple routes in this demo because there are multiple options. So we're just gonna do the first one like normal and see what happens. And then when we play it again on here, we'll try out the different personality traits. Yeah, hi, Doc. It's a bright and sunny day. There's not a single cloud in the sky. You'd definitely have hidden away indoors if this was any other day. But today is different. Today is the day the distant oceanic cruise sets sail. You show up bright and early with your suitcase packed, ready to board. You've been saving money for a long time to buy 2 tickets to a Sapphics-only 10-day cruise for your girlfriend's birthday. Nah, your ex-girlfriend's birthday. When you returned home yesterday, you discovered her naked in bed with a stranger. You were furious and told them both to leave. You decided to go on vacation alone. Which, rip, dude, that fucking sucks. Holy shit. Also, I'm playing this game in streamer mode. There are spicy scenes in this game. But since I have streamer mode enabled, we won't be able to see those. So you guys should play the game on your own so you can see the special scenes that streamer mode is currently hiding. What? This is my chance for a fresh start. I'll forget that bitch in these next 10 days. Yeah! Get over her! You're gonna get so much pussy, I promise. I'm gonna do my best for you. It would be awesome if I could meet someone here. How could she cheat on Indy? I hope she gets nightmares. Welcome. Can I have your ID and your boarding pass? There's a staff member with a radiant smile at the boarding gate checking tickets. Hello. I'd like to board, but the person I was going to come with isn't coming anymore. No worries. I just need to see your ID and your boarding pass. Also, hi, Mars. Your phone suddenly rings. You pull out your phone and frown once you see the caller ID. It's her, isn't it? The setup is so trashy romance novel. Yes, but I love that. I love that, though. I love trashy romance novels. Is she trying to get back together with me? Fuck off.
Huh?
Don't say anything. I might actually puke if I hear your voice. I'll be back in 10 days. I don't want to see you or that bitch you cheated on me with. Both of you need to fuck off. Yeah, fuck them. Fuck them. Take everything with you. The mattress, the pillows. I don't want any of that shit. I'll sell all your stocks if you're still there when I return. Holy God. Wall Street girly? Yeah, the one that's currently down. I refuse to sell them if the price isn't at rock bottom. I'll pay you in cash. Oh my God, a stocks girly? I love my Wolf of Wall Street queen, dude. Yeah, valid crash out. Valid crash out, dude. 1000% valid crash out. Bye. You can board now. You take back your ID and your boarding pass, feeling a little embarrassed. Thanks. Have a wonderful trip. Right, I'm not gonna let that trashy woman ruin my vacation.
Hmm?
Oh, hi. Hi. Sorry. You caught me at an awkward moment. Hey, were you arguing with your girlfriend? The person standing behind you in line approaches you with a smile. Her long hair is neatly tucked behind her ear, and she has good posture. Her silhouette looks familiar, like she's someone you... Now you just somebody that I used to know.
What?
Oh my god! Kelsey? What? Dare, you remember me? The person standing in front of you is your classmate from college. Back then, she was known as the pretty girl out of everyone's league that majored in accounting. Your relationship with her is limited to working together on group projects. Also, hi, Gabby. How could I forget you? We spent half a year working together on group projects. I didn't expect to see you here. Yeah, Yuri, dude. There's so many hot women in this. I'm so excited. That's why we're playing multiple routes. After all, this cruise is exclusively for sapphics. Oh, I wasn't out when we were in college. Were you talking to your girlfriend just now? Ex-girlfriend. Ex-girlfriend. I love women. As a guy, I do. Yeah, I love women too. Women are so beautiful. More like my ex-girlfriend. We broke up. Sorry, was I being too loud? Crap, she must have heard all of that. I can't believe I did that in front of a classmate I haven't seen in years. I'm so embarrassed. I didn't mean to eavesdrop. I just thought it was so sexy that you threatened to sell her stocks at rock bottom. I love seeing somebody ruin somebody else's financial portfolio like that. It kind of turns me on. You wanna price check this? No, I can't say that. As a woman, I really love women. True. Don't worry about it. I was too amped up and I got way too loud. It sounds like we're in the same boat, though. What do you mean? She explains when she sees your confused expression. Spank my wallet till it's empty. Oh my god. Actually, my ex-girlfriend got together with one of my close friends recently. Oh man, your girlfriend cheating on you with your friend? Oh, dude, that fucking sucks. That's like double betrayal, dude. Yeah, Yuri cruise ship. Yeah, Yuri cruise ship. Would you guys, by the way, while I'm playing this demo, if you like this demo and you want to help support the devs for free, I have it linked to the Steam page if you want to wishlist the game for free. It's a great way to help support the devs. It's in the description on the YouTube video, and it's pinned at the top in Twitch chat, or if you type in !ocean, you can also get the link to the Steam page. Women-only cruise ship implying men not allowed. Well, it's women-only passengers, like specifically for like a lesbian get-together. So it's probably like sponsored by like some like LGBTQ event. They probably have like a gays-only meetup on the cruise ship too or something, you know, who's to say. But yeah, a lot of those types of like things are usually organized by some sort of group. Like you could imagine there's probably like some like lesbian version of Tinder or something in this world that probably organized the cruise ship thing where they get a small cut or a percentage for advertising to like the people on their platform, and they also get to introduce other people who might be on that cruise to their platform as well and sort of solidifying it. Because then if any of the singles hook up together, they can be like, oh my gosh, yeah, it's because of the lesbian Tinder that I met my match. Oh my gosh. Glowing reviews, 5 stars on the App Store, you know? Yeah, there are a lot of things like that, like events and stuff on like cruise ships and at hotels and like conventions and things like that that are organized for that, yeah. It's an IRL lesbian Tinder, yeah. Yeah. No way, same here. What a coincidence. Yeah, unfortunately this type of coincidence isn't one worth celebrating. Tinder, Grindr, Slider? No, that's dumb. What comes after Grindr? I mean... no, I shouldn't say that. I shan't say what comes after. Finger. There we go. Okay. But hey, I'm here if you need someone to vent to. After all, we're cruise mates now, right? Kelsey gives you a reassuring look, like she's passing some of her strength to you. You're right. We're definitely on the same boat, in more than ways than one. Great to see you again, Derry. Let's catch up more on the cruise. I haven't seen you in years. Definitely. See you later. You follow the staff member responsible for showing you to your room. She's simultaneously carrying your luggage and leading you forward. This is the lobby. There will be a mandatory briefing here at noon. The captain will go over safety guidelines with everyone. Fire regulations mandate that you must attend this if it's your first time on a cruise. Got it. You look around, spotting plenty of couples cuddled up together on the sofa. Wow, everyone's gay. We're gonna be positive. We're gonna be opting. Yeah, I love to see love. I'll find my love. I don't need to be bitter. Wow, amazing. Oh, look, our stats went up from that. Going somewhere filled with couples while I'm alone truly is a feast for my eyes. The staff member takes you to the elevator. You two go one floor up to where a long, narrow hallway is. Ooh. Your room is third one from the end of the right, room 20. She opens the door and sets your bag down. Wow, this is where I'll be staying for the next 10 days. This is kind of exciting. Oh yeah, should I give her a tip? Tipping culture isn't a thing where you're from, but you know that cruises have their own set of rules. I'll leave you to it. Before you can decide if you should tip or not, the staff member exits your room, leaving you by yourself. You shrug, not putting too much thought into it. I wonder if it'll feel weird sleeping alone. It hasn't even been 24 hours since you broke up, but the only feeling that you hold for that woman is anger. There's nothing left. Damn, not even a full day has passed. That's so crazy, dude. This is amazing. It's freeing. It's exciting. Oh my gosh, you're on a cruise. It's new opportunities. Yeah, it's strange. She might have been awful, but it would have been an absolute crime to let her betrayal ruin your vacation. Yeah. Your relationship of 7 years had ended when you caught her cheating on you yesterday. Yeah, literally the night before she was about to leave for the cruise, she catches her because she returned home to the apartment and saw them. Let me sip my coffee. I'm single now. Damn, saying it out loud feels so weird. You slap your cheeks to hype yourself up.
Yay!
I'm gonna have an entire bed all to myself. I can sleep right in the center. I won't be woken up by alarms that aren't mine. I won't need to fight with anyone over blankets. I love being single. Yeah, she cheated on you the night of your planned vacation together. Yeah, and you were the one who bought the tickets. It's not even like y'all split the bill on the tickets and she bought her own. You know, you saved up to get both of the tickets. So that just means double drink bar coupons. What's this? You take out your phone and pull up the number that's pinned at the top of your contacts list. Block and delete. Goodbye. I hope you rot in hell. I feel much better. Suddenly, you hear the sound of an announcement coming on. This is Captain Camille. Testing, testing. 1, 2, 3. Welcome aboard the distant oceanic cruise. I'm your captain, Camille. This will be my 10th time navigating this route. I ask that everyone join me in the lobby in 10 minutes for a safety briefing. This is mandatory, so be sure not to miss it. Once again, thank you all for choosing the distant oceanic cruise. We hope you can have a memorable vacation with us. There's not much you can do in the 10 minutes before the safety briefing. So let's walk around the ship. You can always unpack later. Maybe I'll explore first. I can unpack whenever I want. It'd be interesting to wander around when there's not that many people outside. I might even run into someone interesting. All right, let's go. As soon as you open the door, you're greeted by a familiar face.
Wow.
Oh! Kelsey's eyes go wide as you nearly ram into her in the hallway. Huh? What's she doing here? She looks relieved when she realizes it's you. Terry, you almost gave me a heart attack. Almost means I didn't actually give you one. No, we should I'm sorry, I didn't mean to scare you. I'm sorry, I spaced out after I left my room. Oh, right. Do you also live on this floor? Are you about to attend that safety briefing thing they mentioned? I'll start with your first question. Yes, it seems like I'm in the room next to yours. Oh my gosh. And to answer your second question, yes, I'm also going to the safety briefing. Yeah. You almost had a heart attack means you didn't have a heart attack. Yeah. Why don't we go together? I was planning on wandering around first, but I don't mind joining her. Plus, I'll have time to explore after the briefing, right? Sure, let's go together. After all, we're going the same way. It's factually true, yeah, but it still feels a little silly to say. After you. Kelsey stood to the side, beckoning for you to walk ahead of her. You look around. The hallway was definitely wide enough for two people to walk side by side with each other. Maybe she doesn't want to be crammed in so close to someone else? Okay, I remember how to get there.
Oh.
If I'm not mistaken, we just walk down the hallway and take the elevator up. Actually, I don't remember how to get there. Why don't you lead the way? Sure, leave it to me. Up? I thought we would need to take the elevator down to go to the lobby, because we went up to reach our room, didn't we? Or are we just... I don't know. Fuck me. What the fuck do I know, right? I would have memorized the route if I was there. I'm pretty good with my bearings. And so the two of you proceed forward to the elevator in such a fashion, one walking in front of the other. The two of you arrive at the elevators, but all of them are currently on the highest floor. This feels awkward. Should I try and make some small talk? Hell yeah, baby. So, about that weather.
Oh.
This is my first time on a cruise ship. It feels so refreshing.
What?
I grew up in the South. I'm always doing small talk, dude. To be fair to visual novel world, you just TP all over the place. Yeah. It's like living in a moving hotel. Oh, this is actually my first time as well. The cruise hasn't set sail yet, right? I don't feel any rocking or swaying at all. I believe we'll only depart after the briefing's complete.
What?
Looks like you did your homework. I only quickly skimmed through the handbook before I left. I'd feel uneasy if I didn't prepare at least a little bit. So feel free to ask me any questions you may have. Got it. Dare? We didn't have a chance to get to know each other back in college. I'd like to change that. Okay, sure. What do you do for work? This is the one question I don't want to answer. It's a writing job, I suppose. I see. I thought you do something relating to accounting.
What?
No way. College is already a challenge. I don't feel like studying even more just to get certified. You must be an accountant now, right? I started out as an accountant, but I completed a law course while working and got myself certified as a corporate secretary. God damn, she's so capable. That's now my job. I haven't had a vacation in 10 years. Yikes, that's fucking painful. Hell, I would never fucking want that, dude. 10 years? You can relax now, right? Yeah, I know. I'm torn between these two. 10 years or you can relax now. You can relax now, right? There isn't much to do. Oh, she didn't like that though. Oh no, she did not like that. But my top energy went up, so so there's that. And maybe it's because I'm a top. That's why I won't work out. There isn't much to do on the cruise. You'll be able to kick back and enjoy a life of nothingness.
Huh?
I just said I hadn't taken a vacation in 10 years. Don't you think that's weird? You're joking, right? Yeah, I was joking. So, is your job keeping you busy? I don't get her. I can't read her yet. I'm scrutinizing her moves. I feel like L versus Light, you know, with their like I asked him how the job is, and he responded he hadn't taken 10 years vacation. So then I ask if he can finally relax, and he looks at me like I'm weird for saying that, for asking that. My neurodivergent ass can't keep up, dude. Seems like a prep student to career woman type. Yeah, she definitely is. She was like top of the class. Also, hi Jacob on YouTube. Welcome in. Yeah, plus companies love to hire people without any experience and nurture them, though they don't tend to stick around for very long afterwards. I see. Let's not talk about work anymore. Bitch, you're the one who asked. You're the one who asked first. Why would you bring up work and a job if you didn't want to talk about your work and a job? You know, in the social interaction, the chain of the conversation is gonna go, oh, how's your job? Oh yeah, it's been great, blah, blah, blah. How's your job? That's the normal train of conversation. And now you're mad? You started the topic. Yeah, she started the topic. She's the one who asked about our job. She asked about our job, and we were like, "Oh, this is awkward. We don't really want to say that we do a quote writing job, you know." So you can't get mad at me for asking you about your fucking work. You're the one who started it, bitch. Feels like you're always hard at work. I'm sorry. Huh? Why are you apologizing? Yeah, you should be apologizing. Fucking weird as hell. I forced you to listen to me complain when you're supposed to be relaxing. That's not the thing you should be apologizing for, brother. That is not. What do you... Sorry. I'm sure she's very nice and very sweet, but this whole conversation is just so fucking funny to me.
Oh.
There's no need to apologize. You can talk to me about whatever you want. It's fine. It's my turn to listen to you vent now. What should I do? Oh, the elevator's here. You bolt inside the elevator the second the doors open. The two of you take the elevator down to the lobby. You take a look around the room to notice that many people have already taken their seats. Seems like everyone else had the same idea, to show up early since there's nothing better to do. Yeah, you're right. We're all the same. Yes, it's all because we had nothing better to do.
네.
Look at her, she's so cute. Hey there. A woman with messy hair approaches you two. The makeup she's wearing can't hide the exhaustion in her eyes. She looks like she's been working non-stop for months. Oh, this poor woman. She is so overworked. Hey, is there something you need help with? Oh, I'm Yvonne.
Yeah.
Hey, I'm Kelsey, and this is Dare. I'm so sorry to interrupt you two, but I was just wondering if either of you have cellular service? Yeah, she absolutely needs a nap, dude. I didn't bring my phone with me. I don't want my boss to find me. Are you Dare? Do you have any cellular service here? I know, the glasses and the messy hair. Yeah, she's so cute. You pull out your phone. You discover that you only have one bar. I only have one bar. The connection isn't great here. I have 0 bars. Looks like I need to switch to a different network provider. Well, they did mention that there would be Wi-Fi once the ship sets sail, so for now I'll... Do you have something work-related you need service for? Liza, hi, Froggy. Welcome in. There's a document I send out now. The client's waiting. I also only have one bar. A Snickers. Oh my god. I want a Snickers. What the fuck? Give me it. Give me a bite. You should be enjoying your vacation. Oh, I apologize. Did I ruin the mood? No, not at all. I hope you can find a signal somewhere. Alright, I'll try the deck after this briefing's done. Thank you for your help. Dare's not them when they haven't had a Snickers. Yeah, exactly. It seems like there are actually people who can't forget about work while on vacation.
Huh?
They have a strong sense of responsibility. It's insufferable. Damn. Chill. Calm down. It's cool. It's chill. Breathe. Huh? Don't get me wrong. I'm not saying she's a terrible person. It's just working with colleagues like that can be tiring. Damn, Kelsey, chill. Get your panties out of a fucking knot. Damn. You must have experienced that too, right? Well, Before you can finish your sentence, a woman wearing a uniform walks forward. She has long blonde hair and wears a natural smile on her face. Finally, a woman I can relate to. Exhaustion is quite becoming of me. Dude, real. For real. Gal evening, everybody. Hi, J-Bone. Oh, you didn't even say gal evening. You just said evening. Oh my god. You gotta retype it. You gotta retype it, J-Bomb. Retype it properly. On closer inspection, you notice the fine lines surrounding the corner of her eyes. You couldn't figure out how old she was. The woman following her is the complete opposite. She's tall and gives off a laid-back vibe. Yes. Yes, 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 yes. She's pretty, but yes, 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 yes.
Hi.
Hi, everyone. I'm Captain Camille. It's so nice to meet you all. Please be sure to pay attention to any announcements made. If you feel unwell, please visit the medical center on the 2nd floor. Thanks for the support of the royal family. We've ensured that each room is well stocked with plenty of pads and tampons. Please don't hesitate to reach out to our staff if you need more. I know, right? Oh, woo! We will be departing soon. My wonderful 2nd officer is going to take over for me and review the safety guidelines with everyone. I hope you all enjoy your trip. Yeah, the taller the better. Yeah, I love tall women, dude. Captain Camille politely nods before swiftly exiting the lobby.
Yeah.
My name's Giselle. Over the next 10 minutes, I'll be teaching everyone what to do in the event of an evacuation. First, you'll hear an announcement. Those on the 4th and 5th floor should head down to the lobby. The 2nd officer smoothly takes over the conversation. She points out the escape exits to everyone and shows the passengers where to find the life vests. She hands out maps of the ship and an itinerary. It needs me a tall woman. Yeah. Let me climb her like a squirrel, please.
Oh.
This information is also available in the Distant Oceanic Cruise app. There are also some coupons and vouchers you can redeem. Faculties on the ship will gradually unlock after we depart. Please check the app for updates on that. Before you can even finish reading the itinerary, the 2nd officer leaves the lobby. She doesn't seem too keen on interacting with the passengers. I'm gonna make you love me. I'm gonna make you love me. I like her professional attitude. It's already noon after the briefing ends. You feel the ship moving slowly. It's sailing smoother than you expected. Would you like to explore the rest of the ship with me? I'm not the best with maps. Could you walk with me? Lively level too low. Didn't agree to go with Kelsey. Yeah. I'm feeling a bit sick. Yeah, this is basically the game saying, nah, you and her are very vastly different people. It's not gonna work. I'm feeling a bit seasick. I think I'll head back to my room. New trait, seasick. We've acquired seasickness. I'm not feeling well. I'm gonna go rest in my room. Okay. There's gonna be a welcome banquet tonight at the restaurant. I heard there'll be some kind of event as well. Let's meet up there. Also, Zinni, thank you so much for the follow. Welcome in. They're about to pull a Fluttershy. We're just gonna see where things go naturally. This is how I usually like to play visual novels, is I don't try to follow any guides or anything like that through my first playthrough. I just like to answer how I would like to answer and then see what happens, to see what like my quote true route ends up being, you know? Who I actually end up with, like naturally. I feel like that's the most fun, and then afterwards I'll look at like guides and stuff like that. You return to your room after parting ways with Kelsey. You bury your face in your pillows as the ship slowly departs from the shoreline. You didn't feel the swaying when you were in the lobby, but now that you're alone, the rocking motion is unmistakably noticeable. I feel exhausted just thinking about having to interact with people who are so lively. I can probably avoid Kelsey if I leave a bit late. As the ship departs from the shoreline, you feel a wave after wave crashing forcefully against the hull. A wave of dizziness washes over you. It's kind of like an advanced version of those BuzzFeed quizzes, seeing who the game thinks you'd fit most with. Yeah, exactly. A woman who's good looking, smart, and fit, my ideal woman. I like... See, I'm very like... I like either like a really, really smart person or I like a really, really dumb person. I like both opposites. I want somebody on either extreme, right? I either want the most competent woman available who could absolutely like handle herself in the wild, or I want the girl failure that I have to keep an eye on to make sure she doesn't chew on the cables and electrocute herself. There is like, there's like no in between. I want one or the other. Boat dating fits? Call me the anchor. I'd probably weigh you down. Oh my gosh. Please be sure to pay attention to any announcements made. If you feel unwell, please visit the medical center on the 2nd floor. I should visit the medical center. They can probably give me some medicine. You don't stay in bed for too long before getting up. You look forward, try not to think about how seasick you are. You hold onto the wall for support and make your way to the stairs, but a huge suitcase blocks your path.
Tch.
Fuck, I really shouldn't have. Oh, I'm so annoyed. I should have. The person in front of you is wearing a down jacket with a sports bra underneath. Make up your mind. Are you warm or are you cold? She's half squatting on the floor trying to open up her gigantic suitcase in the middle of the hallway. She doesn't seem to notice that you're trying to head out. A harem would be nice to have. Who knows? Maybe the full version will have a harem option. Is her room too small for her suitcase? Well, nothing I can do about it. All I can do is squeeze past her. Hit her with the, oop, let me just squeeze right past you. Do you need any help? She looks at you as if she wants to say something, but then hesitates.
Huh?
You don't look so good. Are you feeling sick? Yes. Yes, I am. I'm just a little seasick. I was planning on visiting the medical center to get some medicine.
Oh.
Oh, if you don't mind, I have something that could help. Oh my god, is this like one of the girlies who has like everything in her purse? You know what I'm talking about? You have like that one friend who has like, she's got like the pads and she's got the tampons and she's got like the EpiPen and she's got like the Narcan and she's got like the bobby pins and she's got like the scrunchie and she's got like the flashlight. Like she's got everything in her purse. She's got the emergency sewing kit in her purse too. Like, I feel like she's one of those. Which is hot, by the way. I love the mom friend in the group. Very sexy of them. I'm often usually the mom friend, but when I find somebody who's, you know, more equipped than I do think that's pretty sexy. Preparedness from somebody is always very good to have. I gotta dink my coffee. Okay. I don't want to trouble you. Wait, I think it's in my other suitcase. She ignores what you say and enters the room across the hall to find some medicine for you. You're left alone in the hallway. Is she the person staying across from me? I didn't see her in the lobby earlier. Could I have also skipped the safety briefing? I won't refuse her helping me out. Yeah, she's being so nice. I can't refuse.
Yay!
Found it! Thank you so much. I mean, it can mean either two things for which I won't elaborate. What does that mean? What does that mean? Maybe you should elaborate so I can know what you're talking about. She plops a bottle of pills into your hand.
Whoa!
Oh, do you need some water?
Oh.
I have 2 bottles in my room. Alright, I still need some more time to move all my stuff into my room. I can't open my suitcase inside my room. It's too big. I'm gonna have to ask you to stay in your room just a little longer. Well, okay. Thanks for the meds. Yeah, this medicine will knock you out completely. You probably won't even realize I'm blocking your door after taking it. Oh my god. Huh? What did you just say?
Yeah.
I'll be sure to wake you up in time for dinner. Get some rest. Good night. After finishing her sentence, the handsome girl shoots you a smile and returns to her room. You can hear clattering sounds even from inside your room. Sounds like she's fiddling around with something. You look helplessly at the half-open suitcase lying on the ground. It's filled with healthy snacks and bottles of vitamin supplements. Why did she wish me a good night? I'm thankful she gave me medicine, but how long is she gonna take? Oh my god, she just give you like extra strength Benadryl or something? You swallow the pill and feel yourself succumbing to the drowsiness. I hope I won't be seasick when I wake up. If I'm just nauseous for the next 10 days, then I just spent my money on pain and suffering. Oh. It's already dark outside when you open your eyes again. Time passed so quickly. A purse means that an object to carry with stuff like credit cards and keys in there also means, oh. I guess I never really thought of the crotch being referred to as a purse, but I guess so. You look out the window. It's pitch black outside. The only thing you see is your reflection in the glass.
Oh.
I want to go back to sleep. Your head still feels heavy because of the medicine, but you're no longer nauseous. Oh, I need to return the pills to the girl across the hall. You immediately roll out of bed and rush to the door.
Yeah.
Hey, I was just about to knock on your door. Ah! The unexpected encounter elicits a strange sound from you. This is the second time this has happened today. After all, the rooms are all close together and everyone has such similar schedules. It's no surprise you're running into people you know. Yeah, what slang is that from? I've only heard that on like really rare occasion. I don't even remember where I've heard it, but I have heard it before. Still, you haven't gotten used to it yet. That was such a weird sound. I just want to return the medicine. You decide to ignore her comments about the sound that you made and return the medicine to her. Thanks for the pills. I don't think I asked you for your name earlier. I'm Dere. Yeah, she's hot. Yeah. Oh, I'm Noelle. Is it time for dinner? Yeah, that's why I'm here. Noelle flashes a bright smile at you and tilts her chin up slightly as if expecting to be praised. Thank you so much for waking me up. Thanks for waking me up. You almost woke me up. We'll keep it casual because technically she didn't wake me up. She didn't actually, but it was her intent to wake me up. If she actually woke me up, I would say thank you so much for waking me up. But since I woke up on my own, I'll just say thanks for waking me up. Yeah. No need to thank me. It was a breeze. Okay.
Oh.
Let's go. She shrugs, seeming to accept what you've said. She starts walking in the direction of the restaurant. Oh, weren't you wearing a jacket earlier?
Oh.
I got sweaty while unpacking. I took it off. Is there a problem? I'm not sure your outfit's appropriate for a welcome banquet. Are you saying I should put on a jacket? I mean, maybe you should change out of sweatpants and a sweatshirt. She is a little puppy-coated, yeah. Yeah. Noelle thinks about it before agreeing with you. She rushes back to her room. She returns a moment later, wearing a jacket. That's how I describe my friend Dere. Oh my god, my good friend Dere, by far the most realistic person I've met. Well, it's because it's realistic versus optimism. So it's like, are you like more realistic about things, or are you more optimistic about things? That's what the realistic means. She returns a moment later, wearing a jacket. She's so cute. Okay, let's go.
Yeah.
Hey, Dere. You two don't get very far before you hear someone calling your name. You turn around and you see Kelsey. Ooh, Kelsey, this is awkward. Hey. A look flashes across her face when she notices you have company, but she goes back to her typical smile a second later. I feel like Kelsey is very, very toxic. I love that in a woman, but not for this route. We'll get back to you later, Kelsey.
Oh.
Hi, I'm Kelsey. I'm staying in 22.
Oh.
22. Oh, isn't she in the room right next to yours? Yep.
Yeah.
Noelle. I'm Noelle. Okay, hello.
Wow.
We're all headed in the same direction. Why don't we all walk together? We're gonna run the love boat out of business at this point. You and Kelsey both nod in agreement. Sure, let's go. Dinner starts in 5 minutes. There's 5 minutes until dinner starts. We can take it slow. The three of you walk down the hallway, one after the other. You quickly arrive outside the restaurant. You look up and make eye contact with the server working the front of the house, and she immediately greets you. Kelsey got that "you're only mine" vibe. Yeah, a little bit. Good evening. The server glances over Noelle's outfit and hesitates for a moment before reluctantly speaking. Noelle, we would not have to let you in with your outfit being like that. but it is acceptable with the jacket on. So please do not take off your jacket during the dinner. We'll have to ask you to leave if you do. Yeah, I'm not surprised. I said that earlier. Dude. You can't just wear fucking sweatpants and a tank top to the fucking fancy welcome banquet. You gotta like at least put on you should have at least put on like a proper shirt. Oh, okay. Wow. I'm glad you reminded me to put my jacket on. Yeah, she liked it. Yeah. You really helped me out. Thanks. No problem. The staff quickly shows the three of you to a large table. Two others have already taken their seats. This table is for all of the single guests sailing with us. Huh? There's only one table. The server doesn't answer your question, has already left by the time you turn to look at her. You awkwardly scratch your nose and smile at the two people who have already taken their seats. One of the two women is Yvonne, the person who was looking for a spot with cellular service earlier. The other is a blue-haired woman who you didn't see at the safety briefing. Did none of these people go to the fucking safety briefing? They said the safety briefing was manual. You people need to be safe. There's an empty seat in between the two women. Looks like they don't know each other. You smile politely and nod.
Oh.
Hello, Yvonne. Yvonne doesn't respond. She keeps her head down. Her attention's fully concentrated on her phone. It seems like she's finally got Wi-Fi. There are multiple documents stacked in front of her. She has no intention of moving from her seat. Yeah, mandatory means required and no exceptions. Yeah, right? Like, these are, now we see, like, two people who were supposed to be at the fucking thing that weren't there. Surprised there's no repercussions for such an absence. I know, right? It says mandatory if it's your first time, so maybe they've been on a cruise before. Yeah, maybe. But I still feel like, how would they know? You could just lie and say that you've been on a cruise before. How are they going to know if that's true or not? You know? You look at the other woman. She appears to be quite young, her hand holding a glass of strong liquor. The drink doesn't match her cute and innocent vibe. Your eyes meet. She nods politely at you and speaks. Hey, no one's sitting across from me. You can take the seat over there. Okay. Noelle plops down in a seat before you can even respond. We'll sit next to Noelle.
Oh.
I'll sit over here. Kelsey's scaring me. You're about to take the seat next to Noelle, but Kelsey pulls out the chair one seat away from Noelle's.
What?
Why don't you sit here, Dere? The seat is one away from Noelle's. Looks like Kelsey's planning on sitting in between you two. Okay. Kelsey takes the seat in between you and Noelle after you sit down. Oh my god. What if Kelsey's like a yandere, dude? What if she's like, she's actually following, she's been keeping track of my socials and stuff, and so she knew that my girlfriend was cheating on me with my best friend, and she also knew that we were gonna go on this cruise ship, so she already bought the tickets well in advance, and then she knew that all of this is happening. She was setting it up so she can try and steal my heart, and this is like the yandere route coming in full force. What if Kelsey's gonna kidnap me? After all, what laws can they enforce on international waters? Meanwhile, Noelle's just happy to be here. yeah. I could see, my brain, it's brewing up little theories. After everyone sits down, Noelle pulls out her phone and starts taking a lot of pictures of the tabletop. This looks good. Why are you taking a picture? Why are you taking pictures of an empty plate? Huh? Was that question for me? Yeah. I'm taking pictures, I guess she's a friend of mine? Yeah, for a friend of mine. I'm sending them to a friend. She was supposed to come with me, but something came up last minute. Oh my god, did all of our fucking girlfriends cheat on us the night before we were supposed to go on this cruise? Is this some grand conspiracy? They misplaced my luggage earlier. I had to deal with that and ended up missing the safety briefing. I wasn't able to take any pictures for her, so I'm making up for it now. Noelle switches her front camera and takes a selfie of her with an empty glass. I think your pictures will look much more interesting after the food arrives. I'll be sure to take more pictures after the food arrives. I'm currently providing her with an immersive experience. Who's behind those breakups? It's the dating company. It's Finger. It's all Fingers behind it because think about it. The more times you have to start a new relationship, the more times you have to use the dating app, right? If you only need to use the dating app once and you find your true love, that's shit business for them. They don't want that because then then you're not going to come back and use them anymore. How are they going to boost your profile for a premium charge, right? So it's the dating companies that are going in and they're sabotaging the relationship so you keep coming back to them. It's a massive corporate scheme. Isn't that fucked up, dude? It's big dating. She's probably taking pictures for a friend who wanted to come but couldn't. Or maybe her friend just wants to post a few pictures on social media. Oh, that reminds me. Kelsey gently claps her hands together, drawing your attention to her. That's why I date like a normal human being, not being stuck on an app for that purpose. I mean, I've used dating apps before, but I feel like my long-term relationships I've never actually met through a dating app. I have dated like casually with some people through dating apps though. But like I didn't meet Harper through a dating app or anything like that, or my previous partner. So but I have made fun and good experiences through it. So there's that. I've done both. They're offering unlimited drinks tonight. Do you drink alcohol, Dare? It's been a while since I've unwinded with a glass of something. Do you know a friend who's met their soulmate on a dating app? Oh yeah, for sure. There's definitely people who have met like people that they really deeply care about through dating apps. I mean, I've met some really sweet people through dating apps as well. It's just things didn't work out, and we ended up still being friends. I remember there was one date. It was our first date, and our date was that we went to like Walmart and we got cookie dough so we could go to his place and bake cookies, right? And like watch a movie while we ate like the cookies that we baked. And we're like sitting next to each other on the couch, and he goes, "I got a question for you." And I'm like, "Okay." And he goes, "If you were a pirate and you had a parrot, would you put it on this shoulder or this shoulder?" And then he put his arm around me. It was so cringe. Oh, it was so cringe. And I was trying so hard not to laugh in his face how fucking stupid of a move it was. And I just went and I pointed to the other shoulder that wasn't the one that he had his arm around. And I said, "Oh, it's probably this one." And and he kind of looked at me for a second and he blinked and then he put his arm down. He was like, "Oh, okay." It was such a dumb fucking move, dude. It stuck with me. Oh, God. He was trying his best. He was a sweet guy. He was a very sweet guy. It didn't work out, but it was just, that's all I can fucking remember is that fucking date. It was so stupid. Don't do that. That's not a playbook you should be writing down. Is the entire drink menu free? It should be. They're having unlimited drinks tonight, and on the eighth night as well. Be sure not to miss it. Well, only if you happen to enjoy drinking. I better enjoy my time here.
Yay!
I'm gonna enjoy all the expensive drinks tonight. I'll earn back what I paid for the ticket. I don't think you'll be able to make that money back even if you clear the restaurant's drink cabinets. You get alcohol poisoning for sure. If I just have a tiny sip of each drink, that would be too wasteful. However, I've heard rumors that they're offering a super expensive Millennium Vintage red wine. I think I'll earn back what I paid for the ticket with just a glass of that. Millennium Vintage red wine. Oh, Yeah, but now that I think about it, that wine's probably past its prime by now.
어?
Aren't you at least curious to find out what it tastes like?
어.
Why would I try it if I'm 100% sure that it's gone bad?
우와.
But I mean, wine doesn't really go bad though. I mean, unless you store it incorrectly. In that scenario, up for non-alcoholic beverages like water. I mean, I do drink alcohol. For special occasions and like social events, I do like to drink alcohol. But so I would probably, like myself, I would probably get like maybe 1, maybe 2 drinks if there was like another drink that I really wanted to try, like cocktails. But I'm not getting wasted. I'm not getting drunk on the cruise ship. Curiosity killed the cat, but the satisfaction brought it back. Even if it's gone bad, wouldn't you like to find out just how terrible it tastes? You have a weird palate. Noelle shrugs and downs the champagne she somehow acquired. She seems to remember something and really picks up her phone to snap a picture of the empty champagne glass.
어.
The champagne's no different from the one they sell at the shop. Why'd she only take a picture after she finished drinking? Her timing is so fascinating. The champagne's way too cheap. I'm gonna try their red wine next. But if they serve a seafood appetizer, I should get white wine. Or maybe I should get... I'd like a glass of red wine as well, but their menu has way too many options. What should I order? Well, it depends on what I'm getting for food. I'm not just gonna pick a drink without thinking about what food's gonna accompany it. There's a whole... The pairings are very important. How about a glass of the Cabernet Sauvignon? You can't go wrong with that.
어.
Yeah, but what if we're having a light white fish? Right? If you eat a white fish with a red wine, it's gonna clash. Red wine is best with red meats. Anyway. And then even, honestly, I'm not crazy huge on red wine. I usually prefer white wines or rosés if I'm gonna pick a wine. I can like a red wine if it's like a sangria. Like if it's got like the fruit and stuff in it, I do like that. But usually I'm not crazy about red wine. I like the more refreshing, lighter wines. But in terms of alcohol, I think normally I usually get some sort of whiskey cocktail. I'm a big fan of whiskey cocktails, personally. That's usually what I end up drinking. Unless there's like another fancy looking cocktail on the menu that sounds yummy. Then I'll have what you're having. After all, I plan on ordering everything on the menu. The Cabernet Kelsey suggested is the most expensive wine on the menu. I'll have the Cabernet, the mocktail, or I'm not in the mood for alcohol anymore. Damn, so it's either alcohol, or no alcohol. Fuck it, we'll get the Cabernet. Why not? Well, I'll get the Cabernet. We'll be triplets.
오.
Alright, I'll have a glass of the Cabernet. The Cabernet sounds nice. I don't know much about red wine either. Me neither. I just know Cabernet is more expensive. You read over the drinks menu. You notice that the restaurant offers 2 different Cabernets that differ in wineries and years. You glance at Kelsey, who looks back at you helplessly. Seems like she doesn't know which one to order either.
야.
Let me pick. They're offering the ones I've seen at the shop before. It's super expensive. Seeing that everyone has decided what to order, Noelle waves her hands and calls the server over.
응.
I'd like 3 glasses of red wine. The red wine you ordered isn't included in the unlimited drinks event.
그.
Huh? The only red wine included in our event is the house wine. So, a glass of the house wine then? Noelle hesitantly shoots you both a look and orders after hearing no objections. 3 glasses of the house wine, please. Damn. Cheapskates. You should have given me the full fancy wine. Got it. No problem. Kelsey frowns as she reads the menu closely. She suddenly notices a tiny line at the bottom that reads, "Some drinks not included in the promotion." She stares intently at those 7 words, unable to get over it. Nothing wrong with going cheap. But yeah, but you were expecting the fancy, expensive wine, and it does feel a little sad. She's really bothered by that. Don't worry, a lot of places play tricks like this. The font is so small, who can even... I mean, it's true. A lot of places do play tricks like that. Yeah, I know. It's just... I can't believe I missed that. I'm such a failure. No, you're fine.
와.
You're not a failure. It's no big deal. They're just being sneaky. Don't think too much about it. Anyway, everything we ordered's free. Getting drinks for free is a win in my book. True. Kelsey's expression relaxes a little after hearing your words. Well, I apologize. Kelsey awkwardly tilts her head. Her lips curl into a somewhat forced smile. That's no big deal. I didn't even know about this promotion they were doing.
오.
I didn't know about it either. It's better than nothing. Maybe the house wine tastes good. I don't care. I'm gonna drink until I puke my guts out. That is not healthy, Noel. A big trick that cruise ships do is selling you the unlimited drinks package because most people will never spend enough to get their money's worth. Yeah. I do cherish my liver, personally. I like to treat it with love and respect. So I don't really drink that often.
와.
Hey, do not do that. We'll leave you behind if you do. Don't worry, I'm a professional at the art of getting drunk and successfully making it back home.
어.
Even in unfamiliar places?
야.
Of course, I'm a professional. You recall she mentioned some place called The Shop earlier. It has piqued your interest. You mentioned somewhere called The Shop. Do you work as... a bartender? Well, if she was a bartender, she would know a lot more about alcohol. And if she was a sommelier, she would also know a lot more about alcohol. But is it rude to ask if she's an escort? I feel like it's kind of rude to ask if she's an escort. I'm gonna say bartender. She's probably an escort, or that's just like a rude option just to have there. I'm not gonna pick it though. Depends on if you consider. Well, it's not necessarily bad to be an escort, but it's not something you ask somebody outright. Like that's like going up to a random person that you've just met and going, "Hey, are you a sex worker?" Like, sure, like there's nothing wrong with being a sex worker, but usually there's like negative connotations if you just say it like that outright, you know? Usually they have to be the one to bring it up first. That's like common courtesy. Yeah, I'm gonna say bartender. I like drinking, but if I were a bartender... Noelle's expression turns serious. She raises her hands and pretends she's holding an invisible shaker. She shakes it dramatically. She ends up bursting out in laughter. Hey, it suits me.
오.
I currently work in a cosplay bar as an escort. Okay. Our staff is filled with women who dress androgynously. We roleplay as characters that our customers like and entertain them. We only serve women. Okay. Yeah, I mean, I figured that had to be the only option out of the three, but it felt rude to say. Now it feels more polite because she's given the opportunity to say it herself. Because what if she didn't want to say that? What if that made her uncomfortable if I brought that up first without, you know? It's giving leeway because it's a sensitive job topic. Okay. Like, over analyzing the visual novel, the social scenarios. Sorry, my social anxiety. I have to go through everything carefully. I mean, Doc, there's nothing wrong with people who do sex work. There's nothing wrong with that. It's not a bad morality thing. It's fine if your girlfriend doesn't do it, but it's not bad for people who do, you know. Anyway. Yeah, let me hydrate. Let me drink some water. Oh, so is your friend who couldn't make it one of your clients? Yeah, but I'm just a companion to them. The shop won't allow us to do more. Nor do I want to. Do you want my business card? I brought some with me. Give me a second. Escort that glass of water to your face. Yeah, sippy. Noelle's expression freezes as she reaches into her pocket. Damn, I left them in my room. I'll give it to you later. By the way, I'm number 6 at the shop. Do I want her business card? Yeah, okay.
Cool.
I'll give you the card later. If you drop by after the trip's over, ask for me at the bar. Will I pay her a visit? Yeah, sounds interesting.
우와.
Oh yeah, our shop occasionally hosts various events. You'll definitely have a great time if we're doing one about anime or a game you enjoy. Noelle winks at you. You take a look at her face, her six-pack. She's definitely worked out. She's quite attractive and clearly popular. Don't you dare scam me.
Whoa.
No way, I'd never do that. Yeah, her abs are chef's kiss. Mwah, delicious.
Oh.
I usually tell my customers to only spend what they can afford. There's no reason for me to be number one. You don't want to be number one? How could I not? But we're all just working class individuals. I can't let people go bankrupt because of me.
Oh.
I'm surprised you have a conscience. What the fuck does that mean, Kelsey? Hey, Kelsey, what the fuck does that mean? Right? So that's why you can't be number one. What the fuck does that mean? What? Yeah, that's not a nice thing to say. What the fuck? What is wrong with you, Kelsey, dude? Why is Kelsey so fucking rude, dude? Also, J-Mom, thank you for the gift sub. Thank you. Conscience, an inner feeling or voice viewed as acting as a guide to the rightness or wrongness of one's behavior. Oh, that's true. I'm sorry. It's okay. I didn't take it personally. Noelle leans back in her chair and makes eye contact with you behind Kelsey's back. She mouths a thank you in your direction. Thank you. Yeah, she's very mean girl coded, dude. It's crazy. Like I think we've reached past toxicity. Con-shins and injury where you bang your legs at a convention. Yeah. Oh, the appetizers just arrived in time. Your attention shifts to your server as she sets the dishes out on the table. She's carrying 2 large salads. She sets them down in front of you. The plates are humongous. She has to make multiple trips in order to serve everyone. She hurries back to the kitchen to grab the rest of the appetizers. Currently, there's a salad in front of you and a salad in front of the person sitting across from you. The woman sitting across from you seems to feel a little awkward as the only 2 of you have your food. She picks up her fork in front of her, only to put it back down. You amongst us. I'll eat after everyone else's arrives. You nod in her direction and pull back your hand that has been reaching out for the fork. Same here. I'm not that hungry either. Damn, they couldn't even cut the butt off of the salad. What a cheap... What a cheap ass fucking cruise ship, dude. Dude, if somebody served me this as a salad, I would low-key be pissed as hell. What kind of fucking salad is this? It's okay. It's like, hey, I'll just nibble on it or whatever. Here, have a head of lettuce. It's a wedge salad, as in the chef should be wedgied. Gordon Ramsay should run that ship's kitchen. Yeah, dude. You have nothing better to do, so you start staring at the salad sitting in front of you. There's a head of romaine lettuce that sits in the middle of the plate. The less tender parts have been removed, leaving only the center. The salad... Is this even considered a salad? First time I've seen a salad plated like this. A deconstructed salad? Deconstructed? Bitch, it's not even constructed. They didn't even put it together in the first place. What are we talking about? I'm just here to listen to Derek talk about fancy dining and etiquette. Oh my god, dude. It was so funny. Back in like middle school, I used to read like a lot of fantasy novels and stuff like that. And I grew up in a very religious family at the time, right? So my grandmother saw me like taking home and reading all these fantasy books about like magic and stuff like that. And she told me, she was like, if you're gonna be reading all those books, the least you could do is pick up an etiquette book or the Bible and read one of those and be productive with your time. So I said, okay. And I went to the library at our school and I found a huge book about etiquette and I checked it out and I read the whole book on etiquette and I returned it to the library. Well, my grandmother didn't say anything else after that. She never said anything else after that. This salad. It's the first time I've seen a salad plated like this.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, the presentation's quite eccentric. I'd like to try it out.
Mm-hmm.
I thought you said that you wouldn't try something if you already knew it wouldn't taste good. In the case of the salad, the presentation is terrible, but you only know how it tastes once you try it. You're not supposed to judge a book by its cover, right? Bitch, that's all you've been doing, Kelsey. What the fuck are you talking about? Yep. Even though a book's cover is meant to attract the readers and entice them into buying the book. Yeah, exactly. Why else would they hire a graphic designer to create covers? My grandma gave me similar advice. She turns manners into soldier's mantra. Yeah. Kelsey, read the book, not just the cover. She's got her baggage out in the open, which I can respect, right? She puts her problems out on the table so you know exactly what you're walking into when you go into the store, right? She's got everything very clearly labeled. Yep. It surprisingly tastes good. Huh? Did she sneak a bite when no one was looking? How else would she know it tastes good? Oh, this is the 9th time I'm having this meal. I stayed on this ship for almost 100 days now. Oh, is this cruise really that fun? It's not a question of whether or not it's fun, but rather why I'm on this cruise in the first place. So, why are you on this cruise? Is she kind of underhandedly trying to get you to try it first? Yeah, she's been on this cruise for a while. Well. The woman sitting across from you looks uncomfortable after you pose the question. Her gaze, what is with these women? Brother, what is with these women? They'll be like casually hinting that they want you to ask them a question, and so then you ask them the question, and then they act like you're fucking weird for asking them the question. I'm going insane. But do you want me to ask the question or not? Why do you keep leading me on like this and leading me into asking you the question, and I ask the question and then you get like weird or mad about me asking it? This is... No wonder y'all are fucking single. Not me. I'm different from all of y'all. I'm built fucking different. Okay. Let me get my water. This sounds like a tism tirade, and brother, I agree. Yeah. So, hi, Barb. Welcome in. How are you? Thanks for the follow. What am I supposed to do with this? It's either not following the script. They're making me sound like they're leading me into what script I'm supposed to be reading, and then they get mad when I read the script, and I don't know what they're handing me the script, and they go, you should be reading this, and so I go, okay, and then I read my lines, and they go, how fucking dare you read your lines to me? Bitch, you're the one who handed me the playbill. What do you want me to do? What do you want me to do? I'm different from all of you. I'm better. Hi, Derry. I be tired. Yeah, relax, unwind while I yell about these confusing lesbians. And just chill. Yeah, chill vibes. We gotta reset our energy. We gotta reset. Let me sip some more of my coffee. Okay. I mean, yeah, obviously I'm not saying all women are like this. I'm saying these women in this fucking game are like this. I've dated women. I know what women are like. The woman sitting across from you looks uncomfortable after you pose the question. Her gaze drifts elsewhere. You follow her gaze and notice Yvonne staring in your direction. Oh, she's so cute. She's all shy. She notices you looking at her. She notices you looking at her and begins nervously tugging at her hair. And then she averts her gaze. The woman sitting across from you continues speaking. Elsa, hi, Leonix. How goes the Yuri? It's going. We're making progress. It used to be fun, but not anymore. It's all because of... I'll tell you when there's no one else around. The girl lifts a finger to her lips and smiles in your direction. Okay, playful flirting. Does she not want Yvonne to hear her answer? Yeah. Oops, I don't think I've introduced myself yet. I'm Bernadette.
Oh,
I'm Dare. The two sitting by my side are Kelsey and Noelle.
yeah.
Hello.
Yeah.
Hey. Everyone's appetizers arrive by the time you finish introducing yourselves to each other. At some point, Yvonne puts away the documents on the table and replaces them with the head of romaine lettuce. Bernadette senses her hesitation and impatiently educates her on how to eat the salad. Hey, Yvonne, my beloved boss. Just use your fork. Oh, okay. Are Bernadette and Yvonne exes? I think they're like CEO and like secretary, and the CEO is there and she's probably supposed to be relaxing and on vacation, but she's working all the time, and maybe they're also kind of doing, like the classic, the novels, the spicy novels, or the CEO and the secretary, except this time the CEO is very clearly a bottom. Are they big dating? They might be, but like low key because of HR, Love that trope. It's a pretty spicy trope. I could believe it. We'll see. Oh, okay. A woman named Yvonne seems a little flustered, like a child who'd just been caught misbehaving. She glances down at her plate and hesitates. It's best if you swallow the entire head of lettuce in one go. This way you'll understand the essence of this dish. Oh my gosh, she's fucking with her so hard, dude. You want her to unhinge her jaw like a snake to swallow the whole ass lettuce? I'm going to start eating. Yvonne holds a knife in one hand and a fork in the other, intending to cut up the lettuce. It seems like she has no intention of listening to Bernadette's nonsense.
What?
So she's your boss. She jokingly calls me boss. We're actually both shareholders of a company. Oh my god. And they were business partners. No, she actually owns 1% more shares than I do, so she's my boss. I just happen to be the majority shareholder. So that makes you my boss. Bernadette sounds like she's just teasing Yvonne, who remains composed despite seeming uncomfortable. Take it all in at once. Oh shit, you're right. I guess that was probably an innuendo. Why don't we talk privately later? There's no need to ruin everyone's dinner. Oh, why? You turn to Kelsey, who's currently munching on a piece of lettuce. Her eyes are glued to the scene unfolding in front of you both. Reality television, folks. Free on the cruise ship. This is just like that TikTok cruise ship drama, dude. Did you guys follow along with that shit too when that happened? She feels your gaze and awkwardly smiles as she meets your gaze. I think it would be more appropriate for you two to talk about this in private. External parties like us shouldn't be involved in the discussion of internal company affairs, right? Yes, she's correct. I know you're upset and that you're unhappy with me, but we should talk about this privately.
Huh?
But why? It's not like our company has any secrets we have to keep hidden from others. Kelsey frowns and lets out a sigh before averting her gaze.
Huh?
Bernadette, how many drinks have you had? Are you drunk? Which TikTok cruise drama? You don't know about the TikTok cruise drama? It was, oh god, this was probably like, last year? Last year around this time, there was like a whole cruise ship that was happening. And they had like a bunch of, rooms that were booked for like sections on the cruise, right? So it was like, it's supposed to be like a cruise like around the world basically, right? And so you could book either to take the whole cruise or you could book for just like a segment of that cruise, right? So there was like factions that were split between the people who booked for the whole cruise versus the people who booked for only segments of the cruise. And the people who booked for like the whole cruise considered themselves to be basically like superior to those who only booked for a small portion. And then there was like this whole like thing where everybody was like was on TikTok like filming their perspective and posting like their own vlogs and their own perspective of like their experience on the cruise ship. The people who were like the premium like fucking diamond members who had access to their own special deluxe like fucking lounge or whatever that only they got access to. And then there was like so you had like the 3 tiers of class. You had like the people who were super rich, who had like the exclusive diamond pass or whatever. You had the people who booked for the whole the whole trip, like the whole thing. And then you had the people who were only there for short periods of the trip. And so it was like a lower and lower caste system as you went down. And then there was also just a side tangent of like one guy who was just going around and hiding little tiny rubber ducks everywhere on the cruise ship. And then there's somebody else who kept finding all of those little tiny rubber ducks, and it was driving them insane, finding all of these rubber ducks everywhere because they hated it so much. And then they're like the gym flooded, and there's like they constantly had to get like turned around from, they weren't able to like dock and get off of the boat because of like weather conditions and stuff like that. And they were like basically all driving each other insane and going crazy. It was all being posted to TikTok, like 20 different people's perspectives on this cruise ship. It was so fucking funny to watch that. I feel like if you just Google TikTok cruise ship drama, it'll probably come up. You'll probably find like a YouTube video going like comprehensively in depth on that. But oh, that sounds like something my friends and I did at college. We had Legos and army figures all around the campus in weird places. Oh, that sounds fun. Yeah. So much human stupidity showcase. It was fun. It was fun, dude. I just remember watching that. Yeah, it was basically like a reality show. Everybody was having a good time with it, except for the people on the cruise. I know what I'm watching after stream. Yeah. Bernadette, how many drinks have you had? Are you drunk? I haven't had a single glass. You notice several glasses in front of Bernadette. They range from being half full to being a third full. There's whiskey, wine, champagne, and more, but they're all left half unfinished. I sadly gotta go. I'd be super tired. Yeah, good night, barbarian. Sweet dreams. Well, she certainly hasn't had a full glass of anything.
Huh?
So what if I've had too much to drink? Then stop drinking.
Huh?
Are you seriously trying to take away my freedom? You do the exact same with my designs.
Huh?
Perhaps you should start considering the production costs. Really? Right in front of my salad? Enjoy the show. Enjoy the show. I'm a designer, not a financial expert. Yeah, but that doesn't mean you can go overboard.
Huh?
You wouldn't have chased me all the way here if you didn't like my designs. If you like my designs, then back off. I wouldn't be here if you respond to my messages, would I? I have a lot of work I need to finish.
Huh?
If you're so busy, then why didn't you ask someone else to come and find me?
Huh?
That's because you escaped onto this cruise. I'm the only one in the company who can board this ship. Only 2 of their shareholders are Sapphics? Their company is probably on the smaller side. Ugh, why am I trying to reason with someone who's completely wasted? Sorry, we're gonna leave. I need to help calm this idiot down. Yvonne can't stand being part of this farce anymore. She stands up and forcefully drags Bernadette up. Now, go to your room. And if you dare sleep without finishing your work... Let go of me! I can walk by myself! Oh my god, she's so bratty. Bernadette shakes off Yvonne's hand and leaves the restaurant. You can still hear her complaining until they finally disappear from your field of vision. I only draw when I'm drunk. Let go of me. I can walk fine by myself. You share a look with Noelle before you both start laughing. That was so amusing. That's even better than a soap opera. They sound like they're having a lover's argument a little bit. Oh, yeah, yeah. At first, you think Yvonne is probably the bottom, but after that interaction, I think Yvonne is the top out of the two of them, and Bernadette is the bratty bottom, for sure. You're so mean. You two drama lovers begin discussing what kind of company Bernadette and Yvonne might be a part of. Kelsey remains silent, but ends up quickly joining in on your conversation. I think anything is possible. The shorter one said she's a designer. Maybe they do interior design. Her name's Bernadette, but most interior designers work for clients. They didn't mention having any clients when we talked about the production cost.
Oh.
So maybe they might work for a clothing brand? Oh, mystery option? I think I got no fucking clue is what I think. Bottom, bitch. Cause I'm open with saying that I don't know the answer to something. That's bottom behavior. Okay, whatever. It's fine. I'm a switch. It's fine. I'm perfectly balanced. Can I see my stats? Where's my stats? Can I see? Why the fuck does Kelsey like me so much? What? What? Anyway. Okay. Bottom dairy. I'm a switch. I'm half bottom on my mother's side. Oh, here we go. Now we can see our stats. Okay, so it's slightly tilted to bottom. We'll see. We got to get it a little bit more even, I think. So we've got mature, optimistic, very optimistic, slightly leaning more towards savvy, and then we've got planned rather than spontaneous, which is interesting because I feel like I got a lot of the spontaneous options, and then slightly leaning on bottom, but we'll see. We'll keep going. We're still early in on this, you know. Oh, they got all of these like locked in. Oh. This is interesting. All of the different traits we can unlock. Okay. I'm more interested in what we're about to eat next. Also, hi, fine. Welcome in. How are you? As if on cue, your stomach lets out a growl. You feel embarrassed by how loud your stomach growls. You sheepishly scratch your head.
Whoa.
Oh, I'm also hungry.
Huh?
When are they serving the next dish? The next dish is finally served after a long time. You still have no idea what their company does after dinner ends. You return to your room. You stare out the window. You don't see the moon or the stars. You find only your reflection staring back at you as if nothing else was there. However, just because you can't see them doesn't mean that they don't exist. It's just that they're not visible here. I should be able to see the stars from the deck. It's getting late. Maybe I'll visit the deck tomorrow night to have a look at the stars. You didn't walk around much today, but your body has already reached its limit. A wave of drowsiness washes over you. You fall asleep as soon as you lie down on your bed. Knock, knock, knock. You think you hear someone knocking at the door, but you're too tired to respond. She must have fallen asleep. This should do the job. Oh my god, they're breaking into my room? This is what I saw on that fateful day. I had just arrived home and she was in the bed with another person. Oh shit, this is our ex-girlfriend and our best friend in our bed. That's crazy. I had a stunned expression on her face, as if she was asking me why I was home so early. What did I say? That was only a few days ago, and yet all I remember is that the heavy burden I've been shouldering for years had suddenly vanished. I should be mad. I should be crying. I should be in complete despair, and yet, whoa, I can make the text go silly. Text go burr. Oh my god, wait. Okay. And then. knows? Maybe I've been hoping for this the entire time. Did you guys see what I drew with the text? Day 2. Look at that cruise ship. There's something very funny about having a pool on a cruise ship. The fact that you're surrounded by water and you're like, oh yes, I will swim in this water. I'd be having a thrill of my life if I'm in the middle of that, not gonna lie. Oh my god. You wake up to an unfamiliar ceiling. You quickly sit up, panicking. The sounds of the waves crashing against the ship's hull brings you back to reality. I mean, it wouldn't be a good time because your girlfriend's cheating on you in that instance. Like that, she came home to her girlfriend cheating on her with her best friend. That's why she's pissed. So it's not actually that good of a time. It looks pretty in the art, but it's not a good time. She's not feeling very daijobu. You wake up to an unfamiliar ceiling. You quickly sit up, panicking. The sounds of the waves crashing against the ship's hull brings you back to reality. The unoccupied half of your bed remains completely untouched. You might have moved on from her, but you still find yourself sleeping on one side of the bed, leaving the other half empty for someone who's no longer here. You continue staring at the side of the bed that remains neat and tidy. You decide to roll around until the entire bed has marks of your presence.
Yay!
There, much better. Now that you're satisfied with the job well done, you get out of bed. You get ready for the day and leave your room. You decide to head to the cafe for breakfast. You spot a small black card on the floor outside your door. Intrigued, you decide to pick it up and get a closer look. Oh, yeah, it's Noelle's card. Cosplay bar Princess Love, Noelle number 6. Experience a magical night with me. Hell yeah, baby. A very tasteful card. I like it. Like the dark with like the gold accents. This is so cringe. I don't even know where to start. It's cute. In the end, you decide to pocket the card. However, I am interested. You enter the cafe and immediately notice Kelsey and Bernadette sharing a table, enjoying their respective meals. Kelsey just so happens to look up at the perfect time and locks eyes with you. She beams and excitedly waves, beckoning you to join them. You quickly place your order before sliding into the empty seat at their table, seamlessly joining in on their conversation. I have a brilliant idea. What is it? Well, we should play a game. Huh? What game? Cosplay bar? Damn, now I want to see Noelle at work. I know, right? Right? I want to see Noelle cosplay too. It's called 2 Truths and a Lie. Basically, you tell us 3 things about yourself and we have to guess which one is the lie. Oh, I should do that. Okay. My 2 truths and my lie. Okay. I gotta think about this. It's been a while since I've done one of these. Let's see. I know one of my truths, but I gotta think of another truth to add in. What's another crazy truth I can add in? Okay, you guys might actually know at least one of these because I've definitely talked about it on stream before at some point, but let's see. Okay, so 2 truths and a lie. 1, I've jumped out of a moving train. 2, I've broken my arms 4 times. And 3, I'm allergic to dogs. Which one's the lie? Sapphics? What does that mean? It just means lesbian. Women who are attracted to women. The last one's a lie. Yeah, the last one's a lie. I'm allergic to cats, not dogs. I think you're not allergic to dogs. Yeah. You got me. You hesitated too much. Damn, yeah, I should have written them down first. Then I could have read them all out properly. Okay, Doc, let's chill. Doc. You're stepping into weird homophobic weird ass territory. You gotta chill, Doc. You're being a little weird. Okay. It's called Two Truths and a Lie. Basically tell us 3 things about yourself and we have to guess which one is a lie. But yeah, so the other 2 I have done. I have in fact broken my arms 4 times. And I have in fact technically, very, very technically speaking, I have jumped out of a moving train. It was at a slow crawl, but it was a moving train. Oh, I've played that before. Isn't that a fairly common icebreaker? Also, hi, Vivi. Welcome in. How does one technically jump from the train? Why'd you jump out? Okay. So I was traveling on a train to visit my partner at the time, and then I was heading back. So I was literally heading back to my place after the visit. And so normally you like sit in your seat and you have your ticket above your seat. So whenever they make the stops, the attendants come through, they look at your seat and they go, oh, okay, you need to get off at this stop. And they like wake you up and stuff. So, you know, so I knew this drill because I'd already been on the train before and stuff like that. And so I was heading home. So it's like, we're like a couple hours away from my stop. So I'm like, you know what? I'll take a little nap. I'm in my proper seat. I got my ticket where it's supposed to be. I'm just going to nap, you know? And then I wake up and I see it's around the time that I should be expected to arrive at my stop. And my mom's waiting for me at the stop. I check my phone. My phone's got messages from my mom. And she's like, oh yeah, I'm at the train station. I saw a train pull in. I thought maybe it was yours, but you didn't get off, so I guess it was somebody else's. But I'm sure you're probably arriving soon, blah blah blah. And I'm like, hey, lol, I just woke up my nap. Let me see. And so I ask the guy in front of me. I go, hey, when are we getting off at blank stop, right? And he kind of looks at me and goes, we just left that stop. And I panic. Right? I'm like 20 at the time. I'm baby. I'm still pretty baby. And I go, what? And he goes, yeah, we just pulled out of that stop. And so now the attendants are coming through to like check on everybody and stuff like that. And the attendant sees me and she sees me panicking and she goes, oh no. And I go, I missed my stop. And she goes, I know, I saw you and I saw your ticket and I saw it was for that stop, but you were sleeping so peacefully and I don't know why. I just took your ticket and I moved forward. I didn't wake you up. I don't know why. And I was like, I missed my stop. What am I gonna do? Because the next stop was like in fucking El Paso, Texas, which was like 4 hours away, right? And so now I'm like panicking and I'm like crying a little bit. And now the guy that I just asked when we were getting off at the stop sees like sees me like crying and like clearly like worried. And now that attendant obviously feels awkward. And then the conductor's coming by too. And the conductor sees and he like asks what's up. And like we explain, he goes, okay. We'll have to make a small emergency stop for you in a nearby town. So just tell your mom to meet you at this town because she'll get there faster than we will because she's got a car and we're on a train, so we're gonna go slower than her. And we'll make that emergency stop for you so you can get off there. I'm like, okay. And like the guy in front of me, he's like turning around, he's like, hey, it's gonna be okay. Everything's gonna be okay. It's all gonna work out. He's like trying to comfort me while I got like snot bubbles and shit. And yeah, he looks so peaceful. I thought I ruined it if I wake you up. Yeah, basically, I just looked so fucking cozy sleeping and napping that she just did not have the heart to wake me up, I guess. I just had that real peaceful expression to me. But yeah, so we get to the station and well, it's like not even a station. It's not even a station. It's literally like an emergency stop. We're basically stopping on like the side of the railroad in like the center of this town. And so he slows it down like really, really short. And I hop out of the train with my luggage. And my mom's there waiting for me. So yeah. Yeah. So then they could keep going and stuff. But yeah, that was my experience. That's the last time I've been on a train. It was an experience, true. Yeah. Okay, let's see what our game says for our icebreakers. Sound like fun. All right, Dara, you go first. Huh? Why me? You're taken aback by Kelsey's sudden declaration. While you did agree to play the game, you did not expect to have to go first. You nervously scratch your head. Why don't I go first if you're not ready? Bernadette senses your hesitation, offers to step in instead. It's fine, I just need a second to think. You give her a gentle smile, appreciative of her thoughtfulness. Sounds like an adorable story. It was a fun experience riding on a train. Like, although that instance was very scary at that initial moment, in hindsight, it's very funny. And it's still like a silly memory to look back on. So I don't regret taking the train and going on the train, because I still had a fun time on the actual train itself, even if there were some interesting individuals. The train ride there was worse than the train ride back, honestly, because the train ride there, I kind of got stuck next to a fucking weirdo, like, the whole trip. Like, when he fell asleep, he farted on my leg, and then he, like, kept following me everywhere whenever I got up to go to, like, any of the other carts. Like, if I went to the dining cart, he'd go to the dining cart with me, and he'd sit right next to me. And if I went to the observation car, he would go to the observation car with me. And if I said I just wanted to get up and stretch my legs and walk around, he would try to come and follow me. And I was kind of like, brother, please. And then I was playing Monster Hunter, and he asked me what you do in the game Monster Hunter. Yeah, that's the guy. That's the guy who asked me. The one who farted on my legs. Is the one who asked me what you do in Monster Hunter. Oh, Monster Hunter, what do you do in that game? Yeah, dude, it was crazy. It was crazy. So the trip back was much more uneventful. So the fact that that whole thing happened at the trip back is, if that's the only qualm I have with the trip back, you know, I'll take it. I'll take it. You give her a gentle smile, appreciative of her thoughtfulness. What should I say? I don't know what to say. There are too many options. Let me think. Why don't I start with the truths? I'm an otaku. I'm not any of these. I own a lot of cats. I don't. I hate eating sweets. I love eating sweets. I lean towards being submissive. Usually I end up leaning more towards being a top, if anything. It's just this game thinks I lean towards being submissive. But I'll just say I own a lot of cats because I like cats. I'm a cat lady. And as for the lie, I'm a virgin. I'm still living with my parents, or I own a company. Either I own a company or I'm a virgin for the lie. What do you mean the first and the last are true? That I own a company and I'm a virgin? What? What if it's all three? I'll pick this one for my lie. Oh, wait, you have an ex-girlfriend. So you could have an ex and not have had sex. That's still possible. Maybe the relationship was purely romantic and not sexual at all. Yeah, Bernadette, you get it. You're right. Having ex means you've slept together before. So, are you asexual? No. Bernadette's sudden question startles you. You take a second to recollect yourself. They've caught me. You should have chosen something that neither of us know about you. You got me. Let's drink. Then for the last set of answers for me. Oh, okay. Bernadette easily raises her glass straight up into the air, the liquid inside sloshing around. She loudly whoops and cheers. Is this supposed to be a drinking game? Okay, let's do it. Well, you leave me no other choice. A toast. Yeah, drink until you puke. We're not drinking until we puke, but I will drink. I will day drink. I won't puke. Kelsey shoves a cocktail into your hands, her fingers gently lingering on your own. This one's on me. The three of you raise your glasses and clink them together. Then you all down your drinks in one huge gulp. You can barely taste the alcohol in your drink. Your tongue is coated with the flavor of coconut. All of a sudden, you feel a burning sensation in the back of your throat. Oh, this is so strong. Oops, did I add too much vodka? Kelsey nervously scratches her head. You're still in the middle of your coughing fit, trying to recover from having your throat lit on fire. It's the disco inferno. What? I learned how to make this from Bernadette. Yep. Bernadette beams with pride and smirks as if waiting for you to compliment her. Wow, how'd you come up with that? The other day I had an epiphany while downing a shot of whiskey. So the origin of this recipe somehow doesn't involve vodka? So you're an otaku and a cat lady. Cats are adorable. I've wanted one my entire life. I haven't committed to officially becoming a cat mom though. I haven't played with cats before. I don't even know if I'm allergic or not. I am allergic, but that does not stop me from petting every cat I can. I will pet cats until my eyes are itchy and my nose is running, and I still will not stop, okay? I love cats. I don't care that I'm allergic. I love them. That's why I enjoy all the cat videos, all the kitten videos. They spark joy because I get to experience their cuteness without having an allergic reaction. It's the best. I love cat videos on the internet. They heal me. You can come over and play with my cats, or you can visit a cat cafe. A lot of cat cafes opened up where I live. They're probably all over 20 by now. Wow, that many? My home's in the Queens District. There used to be a princess who lived there. Before she passed away, she opened up a lot of cat cafes and dog cafes. Yeah, I'll be sure to send more cat videos for you. Yeah. One of my favorite things in cat videos and kitten videos is when the kittens, the little itty bitty baby kittens, when they have butthole mouth. That's like my favorite trait for kittens is when they got the little butthole looking mouths. Their mouths are like pink and like slightly open. That's my favorite. That's my favorite every time. Yeah, the raw pink O mouths. Yeah, I call it the butthole mouth because their mouths look like little buttholes. That's my favorite trait of kittens. Instantly 20 times cuter. They're so fucking cute. The internet is for cat videos. At some point we strayed from our outside purpose. Just this little Veezy hair. Yeah. Play with my chat contacts, please. Oh my gosh. I don't know about throats, but you set my heart on fire. Oh my god. That's crazy. Oh, I remember hearing about that on the news. Weren't the animals in those cafes strays she rescued from all around the world? She was such a kind soul. It's a shame she's no longer with us. God rest the queen. Yeah, and she was so young. The queen? I'm also an otaku. Have you watched any of the new anime recently? I've been so busy I haven't had the time to catch up on anything. What would you recommend? Well, it depends. What genres do you like? I gotta recommend based off of your favorite genres. Is this about Princess Diana? Oh shit, maybe you're right. Maybe it is about Princess Diana. Well, you absolutely have to watch... Bernadette, there you are. Oh no, gotta go. Catch you later. Hey, it's supposed to be your turn next. That's not fair. Bernadette abandons her half-finished cocktail and bolts in the opposite direction of Yvonne. She doesn't look back. She's so immature.
Yeah.
Hi, Yvonne.
네.
Hello. Excuse me, I'm gonna go search for Bernadette. Also, hi, Mita. Welcome in. Okay, bye.
Oh.
See you later. Yvonne disappears from your view in the blink of an eye. You're left feeling confused and puzzled. After they leave, Kelsey scoots her chair closer to yours. Dude, Kelsey is absolutely giving me fucking yandere vibes. Am I fucking crazy? She's absolutely... Why is her affection with me so high? Real shit. Okay, look at this. I've been almost purposely going for Noelle's at the expense of Kelsey. And Kelsey and Noelle are like at the exact same levels, which means Kelsey's, when it went down, it was originally higher. What is going on? She has to be like some kind of crazy yandere or something. She's got to be obsessed. I don't know. I'm trying to go back. There we go. Okay. Kelsey sounds like she's obsessive and possessive a little bit, yeah. I think maybe Kelsey starts off... I should have looked at the affection stats from the start. I didn't, but I should have. But yeah. Personality, wallflower. People tease you for being introverted. You can never control the sarcastic responses brewing in your head. I mean, that's true, but like... I probably shouldn't say that. Yvonne and Bernadette are probably business partners. I guess Bernadette's also working as a designer there. Yeah, we can look next run. She seems to be avoiding Yvonne. Is it because she hasn't finished her prototype yet? Also, hi Astra. Welcome in. How are you? Yvonne's still working on vacation because it's not actually a vacation for her. Is she here solely for the purpose of forcing Bernadette to finish her design? What a mysterious duo. Holding back sarcastic responses. I feel like that's everybody. Yeah. I get to say it out loud to you guys, but in real life, I'm normally just thinking them in my head. I feel so bad for Bernadette. This cruise was supposed to inspire her, yet her boss ends up being here as well. Oh, do you know what their company manufactures? That. I don't remember them mentioning that, no.
Oh.
Now I'm curious.
Oh.
Let's ask them next time. You both return to your respective rooms after finishing breakfast. Are we the voices in your head? Yeah, you are. Yeah, they put me in the pillow room because they wanted me to be extra comfy cozy. That's what the nice lady in the white dress told me. You're now free to explore the ship. There are 3 times you can explore throughout the day: morning, afternoon, and night. The wine glass in the top right corner indicates how many drinks you've had today. Be careful not to drink too much. You can check your various stats and other information using the phone. Feel free to use it anytime during the game. Ooh, during free times you can select the location you'd like to visit. If an exclamation part appears next to a character's head, it indicates that the character will have an exclusive interaction with the protagonist. Skipping the interaction will affect your relationship with them. Yeah, I'm your craving for cream puffs. You now crave the cool, sweet cream that is a cream puff. Dude, I would kill for a cream puff, actually. I would love some fucking cream puffs. Please use these days wisely in order to improve your cruise relationships with everyone. Man, we gotta meet the bartender. Cruise relationships, I know. You arrive at the bar. It's completely empty. Not even the bartender is there. That's to be expected. No one comes to the bar at this hour. I shouldn't be surprised they're closed. I enjoy being here all by myself. It's refreshing. A figure suddenly appears from out of nowhere. She's neatly dressed in a uniform. You can sense a smile on her face even though she's wearing a mask.
Ah.
Oh, I wasn't expecting any customers.
Yeah.
I'm the bartender, Lynn. Oh my god, Ren, you're in this? Oh my god?
What?
I noticed the doors weren't locked, and so I slipped in. You explained, not wanting her to think you were some unruly customer sneaking in to score some free alcohol. Sorry, I'll come back later at night. The bartender stops you as you're about to hurriedly rush out the door.
Oh.
No, it's fine. There aren't many customers right now, so I was slacking off. Lynn ashamedly admits, scratching her head. She nervously chuckles. The bar's open, but since the live performance is at night, it's currently a bit empty here. Huh? She's straight up just telling me a customer that she's slacking off? She doesn't seem to be like someone reliable. I can tell from the expression on your face that you're thinking this person cannot be trusted. Yep, she definitely saw through you. Maybe she's a psychic or something. No, definitely not. I promise I'm very trustworthy. Shelly the Killer. Yeah, she is very Shelly the Killer vibes. She's so suspicious.
Oh,
Oh, right. I haven't gotten your name yet. Ah, I'm Dare.
yeah.
Dare. Ah, you have such a lovely name. Are you here to redeem your welcome drink? It's free. Welcome drink. Every passenger gets to redeem one free cocktail. Really? I didn't know that. If you open the app and head to the vouchers section, you'll see all the vouchers you have. I'll scan the one for the welcome drink and you'll get your free cocktail. Ooh. Vouchers. Ooh. 2 out of 2. That means we get 2 drinks? Must be using the date interface. Oh, okay. I see. You open up the vouchers tab and hand her your phone. Also, hi, Vertex Kelly. Welcome in. Huh? Why do you have 2 welcome drink vouchers?
Oh,
I didn't even know. Oh, it's because we bought 2 tickets. I was planning on coming with my ex-girlfriend, but the day before the cruise, I caught her sleeping with another woman, and I walked in on them completely naked. They were in our home that I paid for. She never helped me pay for the rent. Just thinking about it gets me all riled up. You angrily slam your fist down on the counter. Ugh, just the thought of that untrustworthy piece of shit ticks you off. Lynn offers you a sympathetic look. I'm sorry you had to go through that. Here, this one's on me. She sets down a glass in front of you. You don't even know when she had the time to make this. The glass is filled with the partially translucent liquid. She even adds a tiny umbrella on top. The tiny umbrella is a must. It adds to the flavor. This is a highball. Oh my god, I love highball. What the fuck? Yeah, I told you guys, I love whiskey cocktails. It's made with whiskey and club soda. Why did she decorate a highball with an umbrella? Because it's cute, bitch. What the fuck do you mean? Thank you. You definitely need a drink when faced with circumstances like that. As your bartender, I'm happy to lend an ear and listen to you vent. She's so spooky. I love her. Yeah. She's definitely one of the routes that I want to go through. We're going to see who we kind of end up with this route. Who kind of it ends up being. But we'll see. I have a pack of tiny umbrellas. They make every drink fun. Yeah, I love the tiny drink umbrellas so much, dude. They spark joy. Is this the welcome drink? No, you can order it next time. Okay. You take a sip of the drink. The carbonic acid leaves a slight tingle in your throat, but you don't taste anything else. You smack your lips. Yep, you definitely don't taste any alcohol.
huh?
Out of curiosity, what's the whiskey to soda ratio in this? 1 to 30? 1 part whiskey and 30 parts club soda? You are completely dumbfounded. She basically got a single drop of whiskey in that fucking cup. The bartender's so cool. She really is. Bartenders are always cool in visual novels. True.
What?
That's not nearly enough whiskey. What? Really? Lynn's eyes widen. She panickedly grabs a thick hardcover book from behind the counter and rapidly flips through it. She's looking through the fucking cocktail recipes. Highball. Found it. Oh, it's supposed to be 1 part whiskey, 3 parts soda. She winces as you let out a groan. You're just fascinated as to how she misread that as 30, and even more fascinated as to how she didn't even question it. Oh my god, she lied on her interview, dude. They asked her if she had experience with making cocktails, and she'd never made one in her life, and she said, yeah, I can do that. I got a recipe book. And then she didn't even read the recipe book.
What?
You also need to add ice. Plus, this umbrella is completely unnecessary. I mean, I'll keep it because it's cute. I see. Lynn nods along and jots down what you told her into the book she just pulled out. She's attentively taking notes like a star student. You notice that the book looks brand new, like it's never even been touched before. It shows no signs of wear or tear. Has she never flipped through it before? How did she even get certified as a bartender? I think I can guess what you're thinking. How did this woman get her certification? Well, at least you know she's unqualified. Yeah, I'm completely baffled. I took the test back in college. I've forgotten everything by now. I'll make you a new drink right away. I won't stop until you're satisfied. Okay. Alright, I'll make sure to provide helpful feedback.
Oh.
Of course. I just need to remember everything I learned back then. How long ago was that? About 5 or 6 years ago, maybe? Don't you go trying to figure out my age, though. Lynn playfully wags her finger at you, grinning.
Oh.
I won't. I currently have no intention of guessing your age. Lynn follows the recipe according to the book and makes another highball.
Oh.
Ta-da! Done! You make good on her promise to continue making drinks until you're satisfied. You immediately take a sip. I'm satisfied. Your eyes widen in surprise. Your taste buds are actually enjoying this. This one's good. Awesome. I'm making this my signature cocktail. I hate to break this to you, but I don't think a highball can be considered a signature cocktail.
Oh.
Don't worry, it's fine.
Oh.
Whatever you say. Yeah, she's got that playful look to her. She's very, very cute. You rarely have the opportunity to enjoy a delicious cocktail. You decide it's best to stay silent and appreciate this drink. After all, it was no easy feat acquiring it. I love me a bartender who is mysterious. She even had that playful look. Yeah, I love her. I love her a lot. That's why she was one of the ones I picked for the pictures on for like the chibis of the different characters for the thumbnail. Where should I go? Let's see. Ooh, let's go to the deck where Noelle is. Yeah. You arrive at the deck. You feel like you're about to melt into the scorching heat. Noelle's leaning against the railing, seemingly lost in thought. Careful, that drink could be laced. It's okay. She can poison me. I'll allow it. Once she notices you, she beams and skips over to you. She reminds you of a golden retriever. You can even see her tail wagging. Aww. Head pats. Hey. Are you working out? I went on a run earlier this morning. I'm currently sunbathing. Like my job as an octopus cobbler, there were no easy feat. I like that one, J-Bomb. I like that one a lot, actually. I see. I'm usually stuck at the shop late into the night, so I never get to wake up early and exercise. But I'm currently on vacation, which means I can do whatever I want.
Oh.
She's 1000% puppy coded. Yeah, for sure. I do love a cute puppy girl. I feel super energetic right now. What do you like at work? Would you like an exclusive performance? It's still quite early in the morning. You look around and notice that you and Noelle are the only ones on the deck. Should I watch her perform? Okay. Noelle lowers her head and refuses to meet your eyes. Her lips are parted as if she's preparing to speak. What's she gonna say? Is she pretending to be one of those depressed poets? Is she still getting into character? Does she know how to speak? So, what do you think? Huh? I was playing the role of Prince Crimson Rose from Planet Rose.
What?
Oh, I've heard of that game before.
Oh.
Really? I thought it was pretty unpopular. Oh, my otaku trait kicked in for that. She playing the kudere. Yeah, she's playing the cool silent type. What does she do? She's an escort at a cosplay cafe.
What?
Impossible. It's one of the most famous games out there.
Oh.
Oh, so you've played it? No, I don't really enjoy that genre of games. What do you usually play? Mostly single-player indie games. I'm a huge fan of simulator games and horror games. Oh, I'm not good at horror games. Do they scare you? Yeah, sometimes I watch streamers play horror games, and then I get so scared that I can't even use the bathroom on my own. I'd really like to watch you play sometime.
Whoa.
You better provide some commentary to distract me. Otherwise, I'll get so scared I'll run away. Don't worry. I promise to never stop yapping. Yeah, that's my superpower, Cap. I'm always yapping. But do your customers enjoy it when you cosplay Prince Crimson Rose? He barely speaks. To be completely honest, there's only one customer that enjoys it. Is that the benefactor he mentioned before?
Oh.
Yeah, her. Ah! What's wrong?
Whoa.
I completely forgot to take pictures.
Oh.
Ah, you were taking pictures all throughout yesterday, right? Yeah, it's all for that one customer. Huh? Is that one of your provided The ticket for this cruise was a gift for her. I had to pay her back somehow, right?
Oh.
Damn. She got paid a whole fucking cruise ticket for being a sexy cosplayer? She forget to send update pics? Yeah, I think so. Oh, I get it now. Noelle proceeds to pull out her phone and quickly takes a selfie with the ocean behind her. The glistening sunlight reflects off the surface of the water, shining like the ocean was filled with diamonds. I bet the view looks beautiful on camera. Want to see the pic I took? Sure. She hands you her phone without even glancing at the picture she'd just taken.
What?
It's fucking blurry. This is so blurry. What? Let me see. She grabs her phone out your hands and squints at the picture she'd just taken. Her selfie is completely out of focus. Ugh, is my phone broken or something? Why do all my pics turn out like this? Oh my god, she's so bad at taking pictures. I'll help you take pictures. Sure.
Oh.
Are you purposely taking horrible pictures on purpose in order to guilt me into helping you? What do you think? What would you do without me? You grab her phone and get to work taking pictures of the model in front of you. Noelle confidently flashes the camera a dazzling smile. Her body is angled at a 45-degree angle and she skillfully poses for the lens. She's rapidly switching stances every couple of seconds. You barely keep up with her speed. You decide it's probably in your best interest to start spamming the shutter button.
Oh.
That should be good. I'm gonna get seasick again if this continues.
Oh.
Thanks.
Oh.
I took almost a bajillion pictures. There should be at least one that's decent. Yeah, I love the PNG just flipping all over the place. Yeah. Oh, look at the art of them. Noelle wraps an arm around your shoulder and grabs her phone. She opens up her Photos app. Wow. Don't you think this one is great? I got lucky with that one. I think they're all amazing.
Yeah.
Thank you.
What?
There's no need to thank me. Noelle's so close to you that you can feel her breath on your neck. The sweat from her arm drips onto yours, but she doesn't smell of anything other than deodorant. You're really good at taking photos.
Oh.
I just got lucky. A lot of the other pics turned out bad, didn't they? It's like she's running away. You can't even see your face in this one. I like this quirky girl. Yeah, she's a fun, silly ride. Yeah, she's cute. This is way smoother than the parrot line. Yeah. Well, having one good pic is enough for me. Would you be willing to help take pictures over the next couple of days? Huh? Look, I'm not good at taking selfies, and I was wondering if you'd like to be my photographer. Don't feel pressured to accept, though. You can say no if you're busy. I can help.
Yay!
Awesome. Just lend me a hand whenever you're free. Don't worry about it if you're busy. Got it. Leave it to me.
Whoa.
Oh, crap. Noelle pushes you away halfway through her sentence. You don't react in time and lose your balance. Whoa! You okay? She hurriedly grabs your arm, preventing you from falling flat on your face.
Huh?
Hey, what the hell was that? I completely forgot that I hadn't showered after my run. I'm worried that I can't smell anything, but you do feel a bit sticky. Ugh, I'm gonna go shower right now. She doesn't wait for you to respond and instead runs off in the distance. She reminds me of those college athletes. Is she one herself? Yeah, I'll ask her about it next time. Time flies by. Before you know it, the sun has already set. You enjoy a hearty dinner. Afterwards, you head up to the deck. The wind feels abnormally cold against your skin now that you're no longer being warmed by the sun's rays. It doesn't feel like summer at all. You look up at the sky, filled with an infinite amount of stars. You live in a bustling city. You've never had the opportunity to enjoy a lovely sight at home. Even if I did bother looking up at the sky at home, I don't think I'd be able to see anything with all the bright city lights. Your seasickness has improved a little, but the wind has completely dissipated it. Your head feels much clearer. What's a high side? The wind is so strong. I hear we're being gay in the ocean. Yeah, baby, yeah we are. No wonder Noelle wore a down jacket. You look around and realize that you're completely alone on the deck. It's nice being away from everyone else. I can take a break. Am I bothering you? No, not at all, ma'am. Hi. Sorry, there's plenty of room up here. Actually, you know, I was just saying I was feeling a little bit chilly, you know? She scared the hell out of me. I didn't expect anyone else to be here. Are you the first officer?
Oh.
Nah, I'm the second officer. Giselle. Oh, I remember seeing you at the safety briefing yesterday. Is she not gonna say anything? Yeah, hello, sailor. What's your name? Oh, I was just about to tell you. Oh, I'm Dare. I'll leave if I'm bothering you, Dare. No, it's fine. You're not bothering me at all. Plus, you were here first. If anything, I'm the one bothering you. Well, I wouldn't use the word bother. The two of you stand as still as statues, silently observing the ocean. Maybe I should just return to my room.
Oh.
Well, let me ask you a question. Sometimes, a stranger can be more objective than an insider. I don't know if I'll be able to help, but I'm here if you need somebody to vent to. What would you do if you were presented with the opportunity to leave this world? Like, isekai? Or like, you know? Which one are you talking about? You could say that I've received an invite. An invite to commit? No, not at all. You still think, no. What, are you gonna, I shouldn't say this to a guest. Please forget what I said. No, she's not the captain, she's the second mate. No, the captain is fine. I'll leave this place to you. Good night. Yeah, sewer slide, I guess? God damn, I didn't expect this. Holy shit. I can't just leave her. The pros and cons? Yeah, tell me the pros, and then tell me the pros to live, you know? Sometimes you just gotta think about it from an outside perspective. I feel it, though. I know, this was so sudden, dude. Yeah, it's a heavy subject, but, you know, sometimes you gotta talk about it. Your sense of humor is quite dark. Okay, I'll play along. Let's start with the pros. For one, I won't have to see her every single day. Her. I caught feelings for, a colleague of mine, and in a moment of passion, I decided to confess to her. Oh my god, did you get rejected? And now you're like, well, gotta end it all. So what exactly happened? Of course it didn't go well. There was no chance of it succeeding. And since you're colleagues, it'll be awkward having to see her every day, right? Yep. But shouldn't you feel more heartbroken instead of feeling awkward? I know that's what I'm thinking. Did she confess to the captain? After all, you were rejected. I don't really care about that, and I didn't expect her to say yes to begin with. How do I put it? She's polyamorous. She has quite a few partners, and when I confessed, I was hoping to become one of them. So, are you open to being in an open relationship? I don't know. Probably. So, what are the cons? I mean, I guess, are there any pros? I guess a pro would be that I no longer have to work.
Mm-hmm.
You don't like your job? It's not like I hate my current job. It's more the fact I feel like my life is going nowhere. This... Are there any pros? Yeah. I'd be free from having to deal with my family. They've been asking me for money recently. Oh, well, fuck your family, dude. Don't worry about them. I probably shouldn't be telling this to a stranger, especially a guest. Just forget I said anything. I mean, you shouldn't, especially if I'm just a guest. I feel like that's weird as hell. But, I mean, if this did happen in real life, it's not like I'm gonna say that to her face. No, I'm the one who asked. Why does it keep making me pick? I've picked both of these. That doesn't seem too bad.
Mm-hmm.
Do you have any unfulfilled dreams? I guess we just have to keep going. I don't have any aspirations. What about you? We're talking about you right now. Let's save that conversation for next time. What about your family? Wouldn't they be devastated? My family doesn't really care about me. At the end of the day, I'm just a woman moping about because she got rejected. That's what it seems like to me. Hey, aren't you supposed to be comforting me? I don't really know you that well. All I see is a woman moping around because she got rejected. However, I believe there's a spark underneath all that. I think I'm pretty boring. Have you looked in the mirror? Have you looked in the mirror? I disagree. Let me think. I've got 8 more days to uncover all the wonderful parts of your personality. All right, I hope you won't be disappointed. By the way, I have a question. What is it? Do you smoke? I don't smoke, no. So, do you mind if I smoke right now? Oh, it's tough. It's hot if it's fictional, but it's not hot if it's real. But since it's fictional, I'll say I don't mind. She takes out a pack of cigarettes and a lighter. She lights one up first. It's only because it's fictional. Your first one is you, remember? Yeah. But see, women smoking in fiction is hot. So that's why I'm like, I'll allow it. I'll allow it because I think it's hot to see her smoking. But if this was real life, I would be like, no, do not fucking smoke next to me. Why is smoking always hot in anime? I don't know why. It just is. I don't know. I don't like the smell of cigarettes. I don't particularly dislike it. I just don't enjoy inhaling it. It always makes me cough. I see. Giselle glances at her phone, surprised. Shit! What's wrong? I have to go. I'm almost late for my shift. She takes a deep drag of her cigarette before putting it out and tossing it into a nearby trash can. Is it because it looks cool, the smoke and the slightly parted lips? Yeah. Delicately holding the cigarette between your fingers. Yeah. It's got a certain appeal to it in fiction, I will say. But in real life, I hate smoking. I think it's gross. It's yucky. I hate the smell. But in fiction, it's beautiful. Okay. Well, goodbye.
Oh.
It was nice meeting you. Don't worry, I'll keep tonight a secret.
Oh.
No, thank you for listening to me vent. I'll do the same for you next time. Bye, Giselle. Good night, Dare. Yeah, they're smoking hot in fiction. Yeah. After Giselle leaves, you notice a crumpled sheet of paper on the floor. What's this? Your curiosity gets the better of you and you pick up the slip of paper. You open it to see. I want you for our utopia. The utopia needs you. If you've lost hope in life, please call 0011. Number's been torn off. Is this Giselle's? What the fuck? Is she in a death cult? Is she in a death cult? Giselle? Hello? It's old and crumpled. I guess this is some type of advertisement. I'll throw it out. I know, right? It sounds like she's in a death cult. You toss the ad into a nearby trash can without a second thought. You try staying out of the deck for a bit longer, but the cold temperature makes you ultimately decide to return to your room. Giselle, what the fuck is happening? I know, right? There's still some time left before bed. Ooh, We'll go to the bar, but we won't drink, I don't think.
Yeah.
Hi, Lynn. Huh? Didn't you say there'd be a performance tonight? Oh, they canceled. They needed more time to practice. That's a shame. Are you also an AAA fan? Did you buy tickets just to watch Amy perform? Oh, no. My ex was the one who was into AAA. I'll just say AAA. I don't want to say... Ah. My ex was into... Ah. Then you better not miss her performance. Your ex will be so jealous of you. Of course. I'll definitely be there.
Oh.
I'm here for a drink. Would you like the usual? A highball? Yep. Okay, I'd like a glass of your signature cocktail.
Yeah.
Of course, my signature cocktail. Same thing you hear when 3 Canadians bump into each other. AAA, American Automotive Association, yeah. All right, 1 highball coming right up. Lynn fills a third of the glass with whiskey and then adds a few ice cubes. Then she finally carefully pours in the club soda to top off the glass.
Yeah.
Ta-da! Done! That's a high wandering. This time, her movements are fluid and succinct without wasting a single moment. She doesn't even bother glancing at the recipe. It's a stark contrast from when she would relaxingly stick a small paper umbrella on the top of the cocktail. I've become super familiar with making highballs thanks to your help.
Oh.
Unfortunately, my skills are only limited to that. You take a sip and find that the smoky flavor of the whiskey blends in perfectly with the club soda. The whiskey doesn't taste grainy and spicy, but rather refreshing. The bubbles from the soda dance in your throat. I know she's so proud of the one drink she can make now. I know, I'm so proud of her. Much better. I'm glad you like it. I think I'm going to challenge myself and make a different drink. Let me try making a Negroni. Damn, leveling up, I see. Hey, humans are always challenging themselves. I'd like to try one of your Negronis. Girl, you're about to get shit-faced. Are we going to be okay? Yeah, we hit max drink capacity. I don't think we can drink any more than that. Drop by some other time and I'll make you one. You better keep your promise. You jokingly waggle your finger at Lynn, a grin on your face. Oh, by the way, we just bought a new machine. Lynn points at something behind her. You follow her finger and suddenly notice a machine that looks exactly like a jukebox next to the counter. I don't remember this being here. That's because I just brought it out. What even is this? You look quizzingly at the mysterious machine, not understanding what it could possibly be for. It's a machine that gives you a personality test. You can redeem different drinks based on your results. However, each person can only take it once. Would you like to take the test now? I promise your drink will taste good. You're doubtful of her claim, considering she doesn't sound so confident in herself. I'm pretty sure she only knows how to make highballs. Look, I'm improving quickly, aren't I? You are a fast learner. Why don't you drop by and take the test on the last day? Good idea. By then, I should have perfected the art of making every redeemable drink. I believe in you.
Yeah.
It's a deal. Don't you dare forget. I won't, I promise. Oh my god, personality test drink. Ooh. Let's chat. Let's chat. Oh, they're all locked. Damn. Okay. Date? No, I don't think I can do that. What about touch? This represents the number of actions remaining. The interaction will end once you used all of the available actions. This represents the character's mood. Purple means they're upset. The character is not enjoying the interaction. Pink means they're happy. The character is enjoying the interaction. Please note that the interactive segment will end if the purple bar reaches the max limit. Percentage shows the increase or decrease in affection between you and the character you interacted with. Yeah! Oh my god. You can interact in various ways with the characters, but please remember that some actions may cause negative reactions from them, especially intimate actions when your affection meter is too low. Oh my god, what is our affection with her? Hold on. Let me see. 30%. Okay. We can work with that. We can work with that. Noelle's currently in the lead with 60. But and then after that, we've got Kelsey with 40, Lynn with 30, Giselle with 25. That's our current ranking at the moment. Okay, we'll start with the head pat. Head pat, right? Okay. She liked the head pat. We shouldn't take off her mask. She's got that mask on for a reason. We're not moving it down. What if I just on the shoulder?
Hmm?
Oh, okay. We'll do. I'm trying not to be too bold right now because, you know, I mean, what do I know about H games? Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. We'll just keep giving her head pats, I think. She seems to like the head pats.
Yeah.
So we're just gonna
Mm.
Oh wow, look at the time. I'll see you later. Yeah, don't mess it up. Yeah, we're good. We maxed it out. We got increased affection from that, I believe. Yeah, she went up 5% from that. So there we go. It all worked out. It was worth it. Oh wow, look at the time. I'll see you later. All right. It's day 3, baby. Where should I go? Let's see. Do we want a day drink? Yeah, because she's got an exclusive thing.
Yeah.
Welcome. Lynn glances up at you from behind the bar as soon as you walk in. You can sense a warm smile underneath her mask. Head pat maxing. Yeah, exactly. That flash to her in our room is kind of funny. Yeah, we're still thinking about her. It's like her presence is still lingering right in front of us.
Oh.
I'd like a drink. What do you recommend, Lynn?
Mm?
How about a Negroni?
Mm?
You know how to make one?
Mm.
Yep, I got all the ingredients right here. So, will this also? On the house, of course. Lynn winks, grabbing her shaker and wiping it dry. I won't turn down a free drink. Look at, she's so cute. You slide into an open seat and watch her make the cocktail. You don't see her checking a recipe or her notes this time. Looks like you've done your homework.
Oh.
Well, you'll see. I'm looking forward to it. First I add gin, then vermouth. Lynn adds the 2 ingredients into the shaker before dropping in some ice cubes. She begins slowly stirring the mixture with a super long spoon. She suddenly stops and pauses in thought.
Mm?
Am I supposed to stir this or shake this? Huh? You forgot? You ask, bewildered. Hi, Axel. Welcome in. Yeah, she's very adorable. She's very cute. Lynn nervously chuckles and avoids meeting your eyes, a guilty look crossing her face. About that. Lynn forces an awkward smile onto her face. She pauses to think for a second before deciding it's best to consult the good old recipe book.
Oh.
Let me see. Step 2, add the 3 different types of liquor and then ice. 3 different types of liquor.
Ah.
Crap, I forgot the Campari. If I add it now, it should be fine, right? Probably. They all end up getting mixed together anyways.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, good point. I'll add the Campari now. Lynn follows the recipe and produces what's supposed to be a Negroni. However, the glass is half filled with some mysterious light-colored liquid, and there's a foamy layer on top of that definitely shouldn't be in there. You hesitantly lift the glass, observing it in all 4 directions. Are Negronis supposed to look like this? It looks a lot lighter than usual. Lynn senses your unease and sighs. You don't want her to lose all hope, so you bite your tongue and you take a sip. The taste of the Campari is overpowering. You taste none of the other flavors. The last time you were left with such a bitter taste in your mouth was when your ex... How... How is it? Lynn tentatively asks, trying to gauge your response. You sigh silently and think of a way to gently break to her that the concoction she created was once again concerningly terrible. It's a bit too bitter for my taste. How about reducing the amount of Campari you added? Okay, I'll give that a shot. Lynn dumps the drink she made into the sink and restarts the entire process of creating you the perfect Negroni. This time, you really, really, really need to follow the recipe. You lock eyes with her, wanting to understand how serious you are right now. Your taste buds cannot stand to taste another one of her failed creations. Your body can only take so much poison in one day. Got it. I forgot to add the Campari earlier, but that won't happen again. Well, you're following a recipe, so... You quickly glance at the recipe on the table. You notice that there are only 3 steps for making a Negroni. There are only 3 steps you couldn't possibly forget again, right? I'm a hands-on learner, so I can't make cocktails unless I practice them beforehand.
Oh.
It's okay, I'll eventually get the hang of it. Huh? Wait, are you telling me you've never made a Negroni before? So, about that. Lynn winces and offers you a gentle smile. You have no idea how she managed to get this job.
Huh?
Am I just a cupbearer to you? No, not at all. You're more of a sommelier. Who would serve these shitty-ass cocktails to a sommelier? You exclaim, shaking your head in mock disappointment. I'm kidding. Hey. Don't complain to my manager, though. I'm serious. To be honest, I'm happy just getting free drinks. You giggle, enjoying the exclusive Lynn experience. It's probably too late for me to say this, but at the end of the day, you're a customer. I'll get in trouble if I keep serving you free drinks. So, let's keep this a secret between us, alright? And please don't report me, I'm still on probation.
Huh?
Hey, are you saying you only see me as a customer? Just kidding. Oh, I just remembered they're not gonna pay me if I don't do well during my probationary period. Huh? Aren't they supposed to pay you either way? You've been working. No, you're using me as practice. Let me rephrase. You showed up to work. You should be paid for that. Dere is making moves. Yeah, Dere is sliding in. So about them free drinks, baby. Lynn has a deadpan look on her face. She sighs, rubbing her forehead. I've been working hard. However, I had to buy the uniform using my first week's pay, so...
Huh?
What? Your boss sucks. That's evil. Right? It's terrible. You casually chat with Lynn as she prepares you another drink. She adds gin, vermouth, Campari, and ice into a shaker. Now that I think about it, why do you want to be a bartender? You don't know how to mix any drinks. Is that weird? Lynn asks, a quizzical expression on her face as she seals the shaker. Yeah, it is. I'll answer your question later. I need to focus on getting this Negroni right. Where's my cutie, flirtily banter customer while I try and fail to follow a cocktail recipe? I know. Lynn begins slowly shaking the shaker up and down. You can hear the ice cubes sloshing around, clinking and clanging against the hard metal. Why is she... I don't think a Negroni should be shaken. It says to stir slowly, which is the same thing as shaking slowly, right? No, shaking incorporates air into the drink. It's completely different. Does Lynn actually know how to mix drinks? No, that's why she's got the recipe book. No, they're different. But wouldn't that add an aerated texture to the drink? Yeah, that's what I was saying. You should follow the instructions. They're written down for a reason. You frown, really not looking forward to another unsuccessful cocktail. Yeah, you're right. Good point. Lynn sets down the shaker and pulls out a long spoon. She slowly stirs the mixture. I wonder if there's a cult going on the ship. Honestly, that'd be a crazy underlying subplot to this game. He looks so professional. I told you I did bartending back in college. She strains the cocktail into an empty glass.
Yay!
Ta-da! The glass is half filled with a nice reddish color. There's no extra foam. This looks like a Negroni. Nice. You take a sip. The texture in the Negroni is smooth and easy and makes its way down your throat. The addition of the sweet vermouth balances out the bitters. It's perfect. Not bad. This is good. You praise her. Lynn soaks up your compliments, beaming. Okay, now answer my question. Why do you want to be a bartender? Why? Well, that's because I couldn't find a job. The economy's not great and no one wants to hire me. Not many people want to work on a cruise ship, so I applied for an opening here and I got hired. Bro, this is way too fucking real, dude. How did you even make it past the interview?
Huh?
Why don't you take a guess? Oh my god. You cheated during your interview? You seduced the interviewer? You bribed the interviewer? The hiring checklist had one item. Lesbian? Check. I'm gonna say you cheated during your interview.
Huh?
Do I seem like the type of person who'd stoop so low? I don't know you that well.
Huh?
Hey, how dare you? All I know is that your name is Lynn and you're a bartender on this cruise and you suck at making cocktails. That's it. Anything else you'd like to know about me apart from whether or not I cheated during my interview? Why are you wearing gloves? I have mysophobia. I don't want to touch things contaminated with all different kinds of germs. I see. Is that also why you're wearing a mask? Yeah, I know masks don't offer 100% protection against germs and viruses, but I feel much safer with one on. So that's why she liked the head pat. See, I was on to something, chat. I knew those other touches would be too much. I could feel it. We're on the same wavelength. Okay, yeah. All the head pats for her. It must be hard having mysophobia. You offer her a comforting, supportive smile. It is, so... Don't complain about me to my supervisor. I won't. You two continue chatting until the bar slowly starts filling up with more people. Lynn struggles to keep up with the sudden influx of customers. You smile and wave goodbye to her before leaving. Oh my god, Axel! Thank you so much for the 5 gift subs. Oh my goodness. Thank you so much. Yeah, very, very sweet. Just as you're about to leave your room, you overhear 2 people shouting outside. You don't know what they're bickering about, but you're certain you hear Bernadette's voice. Maybe I should wait until they're gone before leaving? Eavesdropping never hurt anyone. Without a second thought, you press your ear against the door, hoping to listen in on their passionate argument. Unfortunately for you, they immediately quiet down. It's as if they're aware the walls have ears. Damn. They're done? You think for a moment before ultimately deciding to swing the door open. What happened? Huh? This is your room? I apologize. I didn't mean to disturb you. However... Yvonne pauses, her eyes disdainfully flickering towards Bernadette. This woman is simply unreasonable.
Huh?
Me? I'm the unreasonable one? People live here. Why don't you two head somewhere else? She followed me all the way from my room. I can't get rid of her. Hey, Derek, give us an outside opinion. Don't drag her into this. Are you busy right now? Not particularly. Wonderful. We need a second opinion. Bernadette invites herself into your room. What are you two arguing about? This woman is camping out in front of my door asking for drafts. She's there nearly every single day. I'm only doing that because you keep avoiding me. It's because you're insufferable. I'm not slacking off. A blueprint takes that long to draw? No, really, I'm just uninspired. We're a company that manufactures Christmas toys for women.
Mm.
Oh.
Huh?
Dere, how do you feel about what our company does? Any thoughts? And by Christmas toys, do you mean like a rose? Yeah.
Huh?
Stop changing the subject. I don't care if you're uninspired. I need something from you. I had a wonderful idea, but you rejected it.
Huh?
Have you tried that candy cane before? No. Oh my god, they're censoring it because it's stream remote. I just realized. We found 20 testers. Only 4 of them were able to successfully put it in their mouths.
Oh.
Then shove it up their noses. Multi-purpose.
Huh?
Who the hell's gonna want that inside their mouths? Are you sure you know what multi-purpose means? Christmas-themed toy? Oh, no. So they're calling them Christmas toys, but they're actually just adult toys. They're just adult toys. It's censored for stream. Yeah, we have the streamer mode enabled, so streamer mode makes it more safe for work. Yeah. Yeah, they sell sex toys. They're a sex toy company for women. Yeah. That is funny.
Huh?
80% of them can't get it inside their mouths, right? I'm sure they'll be fine with it. Dere, what do you think? I mean, it's unsanitary. It's not safe. It's not safe. It's still unsanitary even if you wash it.
Heh.
Bernadette tisks, crossing her arms. She clearly doesn't want to continue talking with you.
Huh?
Can't you two act your ages, please? I thought that idea was fantastic.
Tch.
Whatever, you two non-artists will never understand.
Tch.
You're supposed to be doing your job. This isn't art, it's a business.
Huh.
Yvonne, you've changed. Bernadette, it's been 10 years. It's impossible for me to have stayed the same. Our employees rely on us to pay them a salary. We can't fool around like we did before.
Huh.
I know. Bernadette exits the room, her head bowed. You and Yvonne exchange a dismayed look. Oh dear. I'm sorry, you shouldn't have been involved. It's fine, I don't mind. Goodbye, Dere. I won't disturb you any longer. Thank you guys for the hype train. So sweet of you. Thank you. Okay, bye. Yvonne also leaves your room after saying goodbye. They both have it rough. Yes, the reindeer bonk. I've actually designed one myself. I've done a draft design of one before. Where should I go? Let's go to the cafe. And then we'll head to the bar at night. It's lunchtime, so you decide to head to the cafe for a quick bite. However, as soon as you step through the door, you notice that the cafe is completely empty. Only Noelle is there. She's sitting alone near the window. Once she sees you, she begins waving frantically in your direction, begging you to sit with her. You walk over to her and notice that there's no food on the table. Are you here for lunch as well? Yeah, I'm not sure why it's taking so long. How long have you been waiting? Maybe 10 minutes or so? That's not long. Cooking takes time. Oh, I'm still waiting for someone to take my order. Huh? One of the employees said that most of the staff are currently on break, so she's running the kitchen by herself. She hasn't been back since. Why don't we wait here together? Okay. You sit across from Noelle. You chuckle as you watch her eyes follow your every move. Could you please not stare at me? Huh? Shouldn't you be on your phone or something? Why are you staring at me? Sorry. It's a habit I picked up from work. I'll pay more attention to where I'm looking in the future. Okay, it just feels weird being stared at. It won't happen again, I promise. I'm hungry. Why don't we talk about something else? Maybe it'll take your mind off the hunger. Oh, of course. Let me think. Which college did you go to? Oh, wow. No one's asked me that in a long time. Why? My new colleagues and friends all throw that question around. I'm guessing those people only recently graduated from college. Staring, huh? Yeah, she's staring. Staring. Old geezers like me graduated years ago. Don't ask that question anymore. I see. I went to Central University. I went to Southern University, but I managed to land a job in Central City right after graduation. Oh, that makes sense. Queen Street is in Central City. I'm guessing South City doesn't have shops like that. No, it doesn't. Dare I? Have you been to South City before? I went there on a graduation trip with my ex, but mostly just hung around South U campus. Did you grow up around there? Yeah, vague geography. They said, how can we explain a place that doesn't exist without having to explain a place that doesn't exist? And that's so real for that. Yeah, the owner took me with her after I graduated. Why are you making it sound like you were kidnapped? Maybe I was. Just kidding. There are more opportunities in Central City. Trust me, I was born and raised there. Yeah, it sucks that South City isn't like that. Oh, did you go hiking last time you were there? Hiking? Forget hiking. I didn't even get to enjoy Cloud Sunday. The Cloud Sunday's overhyped. You should have gotten the tofu one. Just thinking about it makes me furious. Ugh. She dragged me there just to catch a glimpse of her stupid celebrity crush. I didn't even get to do any of the fun tourist things. Huh? You didn't have the Cloud Sunday and you didn't go hiking? Did you at least visit the Royal Resort? Nope. I did pretend to be a South U student and tour the campus, though. Huh? Oh, was it because your ex wanted to see that famous band? Yeah, if you spend enough time on campus, you might actually run into them. But our trip was in July. Vacation had already started by then. Oh yeah, South U students only come back during August. I forgot. How did you already forget? Didn't you graduate recently? Everything about South U went straight out of my brain the second I graduated. Poof. What a coincidence. Me too. I remember we went to watch a parade. I think it was angel themed. I saw a bunch of kids dressed as angels. They were all jumping all over the floats. Oh, so you went to see that. Well, suddenly looks sullen once you mention the parade. The atmosphere grows heavy around you. Oh my god, is this fucking boss battle music? Do we accidentally stumble across a secret dangerous scenario? Did I say something wrong? Was she forced to be one of those angels when she was a kid? That would definitely leave a scar in her heart. Did I accidentally bring up some bad memories for you? No, my mothers would never do that. What you saw was the angel parade. You have two moms? There's an evil cult that operates in South City. They call all the kids who haven't been vaccinated angels. Oh my god, did we fucking call the cult plot line? The cult subplot is real? Holy shit! Holy shit! During the angel parade, they'll march those unvaccinated kids around like toys. Most of us locals hated watching it, so we do our best to distance ourselves. Oh my god. Huh? Those parents are so shitty. I didn't even know. That's so cruel. My neighbor... A staff member suddenly appears with a tablet, interrupting your conversation right in the middle of the lore drop. Waiter, go away for like 10 more minutes. Okay, hold on. We're in the middle of a massive lore drop right now. The conspiracy is real. The cult conspiracy is confirmed now. Okay, we already have that Utopia poster that Giselle was looking at earlier, right? And then we have like this weird underlying thing with like the shadiness of the cruise ship with the hiring process with Lynn, and then what's her name? The fucking what is her name? Hold on. And then Kelsey's fucking weird. What if Kelsey's one of the cult members that's trying to get close to us to recruit us? Oh my god, what if she's trying to recruit us into the cult? Oh my god. Yeah, it has to be. It has to. We've uncovered the deep, dark secret. It has to be. We're on to you. I'm on to you, Kelsey. I'm on to you. I know what you are. I know what you are. That's fucking crazy. Anyways, I apologize for the long wait. What would you like to order? Let's continue this next time. This isn't a fun story. Who's the leader of that cult? The captain? It's either... I don't think it's the captain. I don't know if we know who the cult leader is, but I think Kelsey is involved in the cult. I think Kelsey is trying to get close. Kelsey's trying to get close to us so she can recruit us into the cult. Because she's been very, very much trying to get close to us. And that would also explain how Giselle probably got that poster for that cult poster, right? It's always the sweet looking blonde ones and Dream Daddy's anything to go by. Let's continue this next time. This isn't a fun story. We can have a few drinks, mentally prepare ourselves, and then talk about it. Sorry, I also don't want to ruin the mood. You nod, leaving the subject there. What she plans on telling me must be very serious. You place your orders. The food arrives quickly. You finish your lunches in silence before saying goodbye to each other and parting ways. I feel like we've just uncovered something very, very unexpectedly deep and dark subplot. I'm definitely here early. There's a magic show scheduled for tonight. You rarely get the opportunity to watch live performances, so you're quite excited. Tonight's show should be interesting.
Yo!
Yo! Dare, you're here for the performance as well? Noelle, are you also here to watch the performance? Yeah, I used to watch a lot of magic shows growing up, but I stopped during high school. Did you lose interest over time? No, I still enjoy them now. The circus stopped being popular. There weren't really any magic shows to attend. Oh, I see. What about you? You look excited. Was it obvious? I've lived in Central City my whole life. Performances there are so expensive. This will be my first time watching a magic show live. A worker opens the doors to the performance hall. You're suddenly surrounded by guests. My deepest apologies, everyone. Our magician had to cancel tonight's show for personal reasons. However, a former member of AAA, Amy, will now perform with her band. The crowd gets excited hearing the news. Everyone wants to see a big star, not some boring old magician. Please form a line to enter the performance hall. Isn't that... A look of disappointment crosses Noelle's face, but it disappears as quickly as it came. You know, I bet Kelsey knows Noelle's against the angel cult, and that's why she's being so mean and trying to get in between you and Noelle. That's what I'm saying, dude. That's what I'm saying. She's been suspicious right from the start. She's been flagging up my fucking my red flag meter. I got a sensitive nose for bullshit, you know? So, and she's smelling extra stinky right now. That's what I'm saying. She's got to be a part of the cult, dude. If she's not a part of the cult, I'll do a drinking stream. I'm liking Noelle already. Yeah, Noelle's cute. I like Noelle a lot. A look of disappointment crosses Noelle's face, but it disappears as quickly as it came. Watching magic shows on TV is basically the same as watching them in person. Maybe Amy's performance will be more exciting. I'm not sad. I feel a bit disappointed, but this performance should be exciting as well. A special bonus drinking stream? Yeah. Because normally the next regularly scheduled drinking stream will be on my birthday, but my birthday's not until August, so you guys may or may not get an extra drinking stream depending on if Kelsey is revealed to be a part of the cult or not. My money is that she is a part of the cult, but if she's not, then we'll have the drinking stream. Yeah, it's super hard to get tickets for AAA's concerts. We got lucky. Yeah, let's head in. Okay, let's make sure we get good seats. Yeah, I bet. You two enter the performance hall. There's no one on stage. A worker walks over to your direction. How about a glass of wine while you wait? Okay, Dare, would you like one? What's my drink limit at right now? No, I'll wait, because I wanna get close to Lynn. I'll have to pass. She hands one of them to you. You take it from her hand. The color's different from the one you had 2 days ago. This wine... The worker notices your bepuzzled look and explains. We're saving red wine from our captain's hometown. She'd like to treat you all to a glass as an apology for the sudden cancellation. apology. You're a little suspicious, but you take the glass of wine from Noelle's hand. Let's welcome our singer for tonight. She's the young sister of our lead singer, Kara. Please welcome Amy. Yes, sus. I don't know if I want to drink this. I guess I don't have a chance. Yeah, it forced me to drink it. Yeah, I didn't have a choice. It made me drink it, so. Hopefully we weren't drugged, I guess. A worker standing at the side excitedly introduces the performers. The audience begins to quiet down, eagerly waiting for them to take the stage. However, no one shows up. Is it about to start? Was there a technical malfunction? Oh, so maybe the instruments weren't properly tuned? Yeah. The audience members around you start suspiciously whispering and theorizing about what might have happened. The worker, sensing trouble, hurries backstage. After a long time, she reappears. We encountered a few technical difficulties, but they've since been resolved. Please put your hands together and give a warm welcome to Madam A. Oh my god, Mommy? Sorry. Mommy? Sorry. Mommy? The worker hurriedly rushes backstage when she's done talking. A woman wearing a silky black dress walks up to the center of the stage and stands in front of the microphone. Everyone's eyes are on her. The entire hall is silent. Wow, she's a completely different level of beauty. Yeah, it reminds me of an asset rendered before the game loads versus the assets rendered in the middle of the game. Yeah, you're right. Amy's jewelry sparkles majestically underneath the spotlight. She's almost radiating with power, even though she hasn't spoken yet.
Oh.
Oh. The first song I'll be performing tonight is Moon Song. She softly clears her throat and glances at the band behind her. Amy's voice is like red wine going down your throat, mellow and rich. Her voice is low and sultry, almost feeling intimate. Her melody skillfully maneuvers its way into your ears. You can't help but become intoxicated. She moves quickly from one song to the next, only pausing to announce the title of whatever she's performing. Better than running overtime and attempting to make boring jokes to try and fill the silence. The smooth melodies wash over you like a wave. You're enchanted, lightly swaying with the tune. It's like you've all been sucked into another world. That's all for tonight. Amy's about to leave, but the worker stops her halfway and hands her an envelope. We're now going to announce the winner of tonight's lottery. Madam A, please read aloud the number in front of you. Those in the audience can see and check if you've won by looking down at the number underneath your seats. Amy impatiently frowns. She lets out a disgruntled groan as she rips open the envelope. Let's move this along. I'm gonna kill someone if I have to stay in this corset for one more second. It's so real. That's so real. Number 39. I almost got it. I'm 38. Wait, aren't you 39? You won! You feel around and find a slip of paper taped underneath your seat. You rip it off. 39. Wow, I'm 39. You raise that slip of paper high into the air. The worker quickly walks over. Amazing! Number 39, you've won yourself a voucher for a couples spa. Congratulations. Oh my god, dude, I would kill for a fucking spa date. Holy shit. Okay, that's all for the show. Good night, everyone. Amy turns around and leaves, disappearing behind the curtains. That was wonderful. Are you still disappointed there was no magic show? I don't know. I can't judge without knowing what that would have looked like, you know? That's true.
Whoa.
Oh, what's wrong? Bernadette should know whether or not the magic show's good. Oh, let's ask her next time. Yeah, good idea. You two continue discussing the performance as you leave the hall. You return to your room after the performance ends. You're not sure if it's because of the wine or the ship's rocking a bit more than usual, but you feel dizzy and nauseous. I should probably... Get some fresh air, go straight to bed, have a drink at the bar. So we'll probably meet Giselle if we go get fresh air. We'll probably meet Lynn if we go to the bar. And we'll probably meet maybe Noelle if we go to the cafe. I do want to see Lynn. I'll keep drinking. Do you remember that personality test I told you about? Didn't we talk about this last time? Yes, I do seem to recall that happening. Your memory kind of sucks. Wait, is there some mysterious secret this personality test is hiding? Would you like to know? Yes! Well, why don't you go and give the test a shot? Lynn gestures to the machine, encouraging you to test it out. Your cocktails taste terrible. I'll wait until you improve. Lynn awkwardly shrugs before changing the subject. Actually, it's very common. Some cults use personality tests as a measure as to whether or not you would be compatible and easy to manipulate. It's like for whether or not you'd be a good fit for their cult. Scientology is actually one of them that does that. They have like a personality test. And if you fit the bill as somebody that seems very easily manipulated, they reach out to you. They're like, hey, bestie, you're like the whatever the fuck. Yeah. Very common actually to use personality tests for that. Apparently corporate likes to do that too. True. Yeah, corporations also love to do that shit. Lynn awkwardly shrugs before changing the subject. Would you like something to drink? Do I want to have some alcohol? What happens if I go a little overboard? You know what? Sure. How about a martini? All right. A few minutes later, a cocktail glass spawns in front of you, filled with some translucent liquid. It's decorated with an olive. This looks good. You take a sip. The drink goes down smoothly. It's not as spicy as the martinis you've ordered in other places. Other places make really spicy martinis, which is why they usually add an olive. However, yours doesn't need one at all. Are you saying I've done something unnecessary?
What?
No, I'm saying you did a good job. I practiced hard. I can tell. Why do you know so much about mixing cocktails? Ugh, my shitty ex used to be a bartender. Oh, I see. That makes sense. What about you, Lynn? What did your ex do for a living? Oh, one drink and now you're invested in my life. Technically, I'm 4 drinks in. Oh, sorry. Did I make you uncomfortable? That's fine. I'll answer your question if you order one more drink. So that's how you do your business. My secret's been revealed. Should I have a drink? Yeah, baby, let's get fucked. Your face begins to turn red after you down another drink. Done. Now it's time for you to fulfill your end of the deal. My ex was an art dealer. She was a lot older than me. Oh? So you're into older women? No, I'm just into women who are better off than I am. That's a shame. I think I earn about the same as you. No, you managed to buy a ticket for this cruise. I, on the other hand, might not be able to afford rent next month. Oh my god, you're so fucking real, Lynn. You're so real to me. I completely cleared out my bank account in order to buy these tickets. My ex ended up cheating on me. My ex found another pet, so she just tossed me aside. I had to pay off my student loans for the next 20 years. I haven't even finished college. Everyone in my family hates my job, and so does my ex. I'm over here working my ass off in order to support her, and she ends up cheating on me. My. Lynn hesitates for a moment before ultimately deciding to end her spat with you. And I guess everyone really is about the same. Yep, we're all just scraping by. Lynn grabs 2 glasses and starts pouring whiskey into them. Perhaps she's being intentional, or perhaps her hand shook, but both glasses are filled to the brim. I'll be drunk if I drink that. Girl, you're already drunk. Your face is red.
Yeah.
Cheers to us 2 failures. Yeah, cheers, baby. You clink your glasses together. I think I had too much to drink. Are you okay? In the blink of an eye, Lynn does an incredible show of gymnastics and hops over the counter. She appears right in front of you. We increased our romance levels with her. That's all that matters, baby. It's worth it to get fucked up drunk. Ugh, my head is spinning. Lynn looks around the bar. There aren't that many customers.
Ooh.
I'll walk you back. You nod. You place your hand on her shoulder, resting your entire weight on her. She walks you back to your room, step by step. Oh my god, it's so romantic. From what I remember, you live in room 20, right? Yep.
What?
How do you know that? Didn't you show me your vouchers last time? I saw it then. I should use your energy on mixing cocktails instead. We're here. I love how much we just shit on her cocktail making. Like, you fucking suck at your job. Like, all the time, we're just ragging on her. You shut the door behind her. Should I? The two of you stand in the entrance to your room. You can't move. I feel like there's some higher power stopping you. When your eyes accidentally meet, you find your heart beginning to race. A strange aura begins to slowly surround you both. No harm in continuing? Maybe we shouldn't? No, maybe we shouldn't. I'm drunk. As much as it would be nice, we shouldn't. Because I'm fucked up right now. You haven't been touched in a long time, but your last few brain cells stop you. This isn't what I want. Thanks for walking me back to my room. What are you saying? Isn't that supposed to be part of my job? Speaking of your job... I need to head back. No one's at the bar right now, is there? Crap, I'm heading out. She promptly bolts out the door and leaves you in your room alone. I feel a bit sorry for myself. I really want to say yes, but why do I have a bad feeling about it? Lynn's quite attractive, but I don't really desire her. It feels disrespectful to her and to myself if I sleep with her. I'm not gonna lust for anyone unless I actually have feelings for them. I hope I didn't ruin our relationship. I still want to get to know more about her. Oh, and we got the demisexual trait for that. No, it's because I want to build it up, you know? I don't want to just have a fling. I want to have something special with Lynn, you know? The demo version of Distant Oceanic Getaway ends here. Damn it, I should have fucked. Damn it, if I knew it was going to end there, I should have just done it. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. Thank you for playing. I hope you had a wonderful time. We plan on having 10 days in total. We'll also be adding more content to the first 3 days. Feel free to reach out to our team on Twitter if you have any suggestions. Our username is @DistantOceanic. We also welcome you to share our game with your friends. We'll meet again when the game's finished. Stay tuned for more. Damn it, I should have fucked. Yeah. It's okay. But that was so cute though. I really liked that a lot. And we did get those 2 illustrations. Yeah, we collected 3 out of 8. What was the other one? Oh, the Amy's, yeah. Date and the endings. Got an 11% of the endings in this. That was pretty good, honestly. That means that there's a lot of content even in just the demo. But this was fun. This was so much fun, dude. I am hyped for the next game. And the fact that they had that whole low-key cult like subplot happening in the bottom line of like the story just makes me even more intrigued. I want to know more. It was our opportunity and we blew it. Nah, it's fine. It's fine. It'd be like that sometimes. No biggie, no biggie. Well, this just means we'll have to take our time to really, truly romance her next time, you know? I'm so hyped for it. Yeah, it's so cute. We need to know about the cult subplot. Yeah, 100% we do. But yeah, it was so good. For those of you on YouTube, if you like the demo, the link to the Steam page for this game is in the description. And for those of you on Twitch, it is pinned right now. It's in the pinned comment. If you click on it, you guys can wishlist this game on Steam to help support it. When did it say when the full version's coming out? Let me look at the Steam page, actually. Let me see. It just says coming soon, so I don't think it's officially got a date or a rough timeline yet. It just says coming soon. So maybe end of this year, maybe, but it also could be next year. But that's why you gotta wishlist it, so you'll get notified when it does come out. Because when it's on your wish list, they'll send it to you. Yeah, we had to wait for the cult subplot. That's crazy. I was not at all expecting the cult subplot, but I love it. Kelsey, she's got my red flags meter sticking up. That girl ain't right. That girl ain't right. And you know what? If she was the cult leader, that would explain why she hasn't had a break in 10 years. She's been slowly building up her cult for 10 years, setting it up, really getting the network deep down in there, you know, and now she finally feels like this is her chance. Now that she's got the roots firmly planted into place, now she can go and she can try to seduce you and bring you to her. So she's like a yandere cult leader. That's my headcanon. Kelsey's a yandere cult leader. And that's what I think. How old is Kelsey? She's like the same age as us. So we're like in our late 20s, probably. If I had to guess. But yeah. Yeah, so she's probably like 27, 28, 29. One of those. But yeah, this was such a good demo. I know, this is so gripping. It was incredibly gripping. I had a blast with it. It was so funny. But let's see who is online. Who can we potentially raid? Oh, maybe Minecraft could be cozy. Or oh, Yua's doing League of Legends. We could raid Yua. Yua's chill. She's very sweet. Yeah, we'll raid Yua. Okay. So we are gonna raid Yua, who is currently playing League. And then, so next week we will be playing another Yuri visual novel next week. It's going to be a dark modern fantasy Yuri visual novel. I'm so fucking excited for it, dude. I'm so hyped. It's called A Tithe in Blood. So we're going to be playing that one next week. So we will be having more Yuri next Friday as well. Tomorrow is Discord movie night. We're watching Apothecary Diaries. We're catching up on like the last like 6-ish episodes of Apothecary Diaries. So if you guys want to pop in for Discord movie night, that's what we'll be doing tomorrow. So hopefully I'll see you guys tomorrow for our community night. But if not, no worries. I'll see you when I see you. I hope you guys have a wonderful, wonderful night. And thank you so much for spending time with me. This was such an amazing, amazing demo. And I really hope you guys go and wishlist that game on Steam and help support the devs so we can get more games like this and that this game will get finished. But yeah, so see you later. Good night.